out here. We out here. And you know, I got my XLR cord. Got my XLR. And, you know, this is the cord. I was waiting for this cord to come in so I could bring the soundboard back. As you can see, the soundboard is back. The obnoxious sounds are back. Oh yeah, the reverb is back. Yeah. Today, what we're going to talk about, few new subjects, few cool subjects. Dwayne, what it do? King, what it do? Carlos, what it do? Mr. Calderon, Kelly, D in the building. Gary, what it do? What we going to talk about today, at least the part of what we going to talk about today, are the updates to the Ring IQ pound for pound list. That's right. It's a lot of subjects we going to touch on tonight, but this is one of them. And I'm going to start it off. You will see that Katie Taylor has returned to the number one spot after her win over Chantel Cameron. And y'all know what the rules are. No fighter absent of a title coming off a loss is allowed to maintain a rank until such a time as they return to the winner's bracket. Get yourself back in the winner's bracket, get yourself a belt, you're back on the list. But until you do, no fighter coming right off a loss is allowed to maintain a rank. So for Katie Taylor becoming an undisputed champion at 2 weights and avenging the loss to Chantel Cameron, she returns to the number one spot. Amanda moves down to number 2. Clarissa moves down to number 3. And Chantel is off the list. Chantel was at number 3, very close to coming to number 2 and number 1. And I'm sure that she'll get back on the list. I'm sure she will. She's one of the best in the sport. For what it's worth, I still believe that she's a pound for pound fighter, but the rules are what the rules are, and the rules are in place for a reason, right? Now, Katie's back at number 1. Amanda's at number 2. Some might wonder, well, what's the rationale in that? And it's because, well, Amanda and Katie did fight, and Katie did edge out. She edged out, barely survived, but she eked out a decision. That a contest actually took place between them is the rationale, that they did actually fight each other. Clarissa moves down to number 3, still in the top 5, but not number 1 the way that Ring Magazine and ESPN have her, because her body of work does not it does not compare with Amanda's, and it does not compare with Katie's. Katie and Amanda jointly have the best resumes in women's boxing. Nobody else's resume comes close. Amanda's been a champion at 7 weights, and she's currently undisputed at featherweight. Katie's been an undisputed champion at lightweight, undisputed champion at super lightweight, and she has beaten more champions than Clarissa Shields. A lot of the belts that Clarissa won were vacant titles. A lot of them were. And that's not the same thing as having to go through a champion for every belt that you have. No, that's not the same thing. Katie had to go through Ana E. Sanchez for the WBA. She had to go through Victoria Bustos for the IBF, Rose Vellante for the WBO, Delphine Passoon for the WBC. It wasn't easy. It was not easy. She had to get the WBO from Christina Lenardatu at 140, right? First time she went up there. And she just became undisputed at 140 by beating Chantel Cameron. It was difficult. It was tight. It was close, but she did it. And for that, her and Amanda are number 1 and 2 on the Ring IQ pound for pound list. Alicia Baumgartner stays at number 4. Senicia Estriada remains at number 5 in the top 5. Ranked right behind her is Costa Rica's own Yocasta Valle. We're still waiting on a fight between them. Yocasta has been a champion at 3 weights, whereas Senicia has only been a champion in 2. But the reason that Senicia is ranked ahead of Yocasta is because Senicia beat the woman that beat Yocasta. She beat Tina Ruprecht. Then WBC champion of Germany, unbeaten at the time that Senicia gave her a boxing lesson, made it look easy. Whereas Yokasta, she ain't get her lick back yet. She didn't avenge that loss to Tina. So even though Yokasta has been a champion at one more weight than Senicia, Senicia is unbeaten and she beat the woman that beat you. So until you beat Senicia or you beat the woman that beat you got to go behind Senicia. Ranked at what number is that? Ranked at number 7 is Liverpool's own 2 division champion, Natasha Jonas. Natasha Jonas and Terry Harper, who are ranked at number 7 and 8, have both been champions at 2 weights. But what separates them is that Natasha wasn't just a champion at 2 weights. She was unified Ring Magazine and Lineal at 154. Whereas Terry, God bless her, she's got a great resume, but she never unified a title. She never unified a title at 130 or 154. So until she does, Natasha Jonas is ranked ahead of her. Ranked at number 9 is Mexico's own Jessica Neri Plata. You may wonder, why is Jessica Neri Plata there and not, say, Savannah Marshall, who's currently undisputed at super middleweight? And it's because Jessica beat more champions than Savannah did. You heard that right. And not only did she beat more champions than Savannah did, she did it on the road. She did it as the away fighter, you know? She did it on the road with Jessica Bopp. She did it on the road with Kim Clavel. She could have lost those fights, but she didn't. That's why she's there, unified light flyweight champion Jessica Neri Plata. Right? And ranked at number 3 is Marlen Esparza, current reigning Ring Magazine Lineal Unified Flyweight Champion of Texas. She's barely hanging on to that spot. She's barely hanging on to it because there are other fighters like Savannah who could bump her off. You know, the problem with Marlen is even though she's unified, a lot of her victories are not convincing. They're too close, they're too tight, there's too much of an argument that the other woman deserved to win. And that's why she's barely hanging on to that spot. If she can beat Gabriela Fundoria for Gabriela's newly obtained IBF title, she will gain ground in the ranks as the super flyweight division's undisputed champion. Till then, she's hanging on by a thread. Erica Cruz, honorable mention. That's another one, Base. An honorable mention to Erica Cruz, who beat Jelena Marjanovic for the WBA title and just beat Mayerline Rivas for the WBA title at 122. I didn't forget about Erica. Don't think that I did. Honorable mention to Mexico's own Erica Cruz, who is very close to being ranked on the Ring IQ pound for pound list. And these are very special times, very sexy times. It's what they are. Very special times. And, you know, I love updating the list because it gives me a chance to give everybody who's ranked on the list. It allows me to do the research once again to refresh my memory why certain fighters are where they are and reacquaint myself with everything that's going on. That's why I really like updating the list. It's one of my favorite things to do. I got to do the guys too, but the guys, I'll be real with you, they're not as interesting. You know, they're not as interesting. How is Clarissa number 1 or 2 at least? Brody, I'll tell you what, Legendary. If you can come up here right now and tell me why she should be number 1 and 2, I'll be glad. I'll shoot you a link right now, and you could try to tell me something about Clarissa that I don't already know. Go ahead. Here's the link. You tell me, why should she be ranked ahead of a fighter who's been a champion at more weights than her? And why should she be ranked ahead of a fighter that literally beat more champions than her. They debuted in the same year, Katie and Clarissa, but Katie has way better fights. I mean, way more fights. She has more fights than Clarissa. She fought better fighters than Clarissa fought, more accomplished fighters than Clarissa fought, longer reigning champions than Clarissa fought. But surely you could tell me, come up here and you make the argument for her. What is it about winning titles that nobody's holding that is so special? What is it about campaigning at a weight where there's a grand total of anywhere in between 13 and 30 girls? What makes that better than what Katie and Amanda did? Cuz these dudes always go with the you're just hating. Brody, I ranked Clarissa Shields before any of you even knew who she was. That's why it kills me. I've been covering her fights since before any of you cared. I've been watching her since before any of you cared. Unlike you, Legendary, when she was on pay-per-view, I bought it. Did you buy it? I could produce my receipt right now. When you tell me you're a Clarissa Shields fan. Who did she fight on pay-per-view? Because you're such a big fan that you have to argue for her, right? Who was it that Clarissa fought on pay-per-view? Surely you could tell me. Because you're a Clarissa Shields fan, aren't you? Don't Google it. Tell me right now in the comments. You was just in the comments. Tell me, who did she fight on pay-per-view for what belt? Radio silence. Do not run from me. You cannot run from me. You cannot hide. Your silence only displays your guilt. You know nothing about Clarissa. Nothing. All you know is she was undisputed at a couple of weights without no context. You don't know who she fought. You don't know who was actually a champion and who wasn't. You don't know how many of them titles was vacant. Literally nobody was holding them. But you want to argue. So I shot you the link, bro. I shot you the link. Let me put it in there again. Did I miss it? Did I not put it in? I'll put it in again. I'll put it in again. Because I don't know. Maybe I didn't put it in the first time. It kills me. All these dudes that say Clarissa should be number one, tell me why. Tell me why. You school me, bro. You the expert. You tell me. And I'm not worried about Chantel being off the list for a little while because I know that sooner or later she'll be back on the list. I'm not worried about that. I've been a fan of Chantel Cameron since she was named Wham Bam Chen Cam, and she used to wear the white with the gold instead of the black with the gold. I trust that Chantel Cameron will become a champion again. I don't have a doubt in my mind. That's one of the best fighters in the sport right now. It's only one loss. It's not a big deal. I know she could rebound. I know she can. I'm not worried about that. She'll be back. Shout out to my man Will. You're not wrong about the male champions. I find the men champions, the non-champions, more interesting in my opinion, outside of Crawford, Inouye, Canelo, that is. Yeah. The stuff with the guys gets boring. You know that's literally why I started watching the girls, because in 2016, a lot of the shit with the guys was just the same old boring shit. Everybody arguing about Canelo and Golovkin. Everybody arguing about this and that. It's like, yo, that shit is boring, bro. And I heard about Katie Taylor, and she was the one that opened the door for me to start watching all these other people. That's why I got a special place there. Now, where did Legendary go? What you doing? A Google search? What you doing? A crash course on Clarissa Shields? Y'all dudes kill me that y'all really try to argue things that y'all don't know nothing about. No, you don't watch Clarissa. You just on your tribal shit. That's what it really is. And you want me to be on that shit. That's what it really is. She's from America, so am I. I have to love her. You don't know shit about Clarissa Shields.
We
You
do not have
know,
boxing fans anymore, Jules. We got boxing simps.
you know what I'm
We
saying?
got fanagers.
No, you if it would be, I would be okay with him simping over her if you actually knew something about her. But the fact that you don't, and I know that you don't, stop playing with me. You can rank her at number one. Don't tell me where to rank her. You can rank her at number one, two, three, and four, and I don't care. I won't bat.
Everybody's got their own pound for pound list, man.
Who you guys talking about?
Mira el pan for el pan mío, ok. Déjame quieto, Polo. Este es el pan for el pan mío, ok. La Katie Taylor, número uno. La
Facts.
querida, la preciosa, la amable, la Amanda Serrano, el número dos.
Mhm.
La Clarissa Shields, la número 3. La Alicia Bungarner, número 4. Cenicia
Yada yada
Estriariariariariariariariaria,
yada yada.
she's number 5. Yocasta Valle, she's number 6. Natasha Jonas, she's number 7. Terry Harper, she's number 8. Mexico, Jessica Niri Plata, she's number 9. Texas, Marlene Esparza, she's number 10. Pan for pan, coño.
Bro,
Recoñazo.
but that's how it should be, bro. But that's actually a privilege because you gotta remember, even though Carissa, whatever, yada yada yada, but bro, her resume is not that good. Like Katie
It's not.
Taylor's and Serrano's resume, even Chantel's resume, I know it's better. It's just the
No,
fact
no,
that
la verdad. Chantel's resume, and they don't know that because they don't
they
watch
don't
these
keep
fighters.
track, bro. You
And
know what it is,
Chantel's
bro. They
resume
only like Carissa
is
Shields for certain things. And you know why? I'm not gonna.
exactly me neither. But it's literally like yo, Chantel Cameron resume is off the chain, but they don't know that because they don't actually watch these fucking people. They just want to argue and shit. Discuta tú mismo con tú mismo. Déjame quieto. Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano, number 1 and 2 guys.
Number one, number two, yeah, because they're both undisputed, both the clear number one in their division, and
Hmm.
same with Alicia Baumgartner. Like they're all number one with better
I mean,
resumes.
it's not complicated that Clarissa's and they always they what kills me is they like to call it hate as if she's not in the top 5. Like she's in the top 5. I'm not denying her
Yeah.
her credit. She's in the top 5. She's in the top 3. But you don't have a deeper resume than Amanda. That's not a
Yo,
debate.
yo, yo, and Julius. To be fair, to keep it a buck, she doesn't have a better resume than the other girls. She's just on there because simply because of her skills and her accomplishments. But if we keep it a band, bro, a lot of those other girls they have better resumes than her.
I mean, like some of the ones that like to me, there's more impressive things, and they call it hate. But bro, this is what I do with the guys. This is what I do with everybody. It's one thing to win belts from champions, and it's another thing when most of the
Vacant
belts you want
belts.
is most of them. Yo, at middleweight, 3 of the belts you won at middleweight was vacant. 3 of them before you
And
fought
didn't she
Christina
didn't she
Hammer.
not fight the girl that she was supposed to fight? I know she beat her. It was a competitive fight. I don't know what
No, no, it was
the Hannah Gabriel's. What belt
te
was
lo voy a
that thing?
poner, te lo voy a decir. One of the belts she won at 168 was a vacant title, even though she was unified there. 3 of the belts she won at 160, another vacant title. 3 of the belts that she won at 154, also vacant titles. 3, fam. 3. Whereas Amanda went through, and this is why I love her. She did what I wanted her to do.
Erica. She
She
beat
did what I want.
the Denmark
Exactly.
girl. She
She
beat
did what I
the
always wanted her to
Bermudas,
do. Go through the champions
and
and
she
beat
moved
their
up.
ass.
She moved
And
And
she
up.
be
only
angry.
has she only has one highlight win, which is the Savannah Marshall.
No, Christian
Like
Hammer, the
Katie
Hammer one
has
too. I gotta give props.
Serrano,
Hammer and the
Yeah.
girl
nah,
that
but
just
not at the level with Serrano and
we know
Cameron
that, but we gotta be
was,
fair. I
bro.
say she has three good wins, bro. That's being fair. Like the
No,
other
no.
ones, I don't.
Being fair, Clarissa has 3 good wins, but it's not like she's down there at number 7. I have her at number 3 because and the people at Ring Magazine and the people at ESPN, y'all playing politics. If y'all knew anything about who these women have been fighting, you would not have Clarissa at number 1.
You know
Nah,
what that
fam.
is,
Like,
bro. It's biased too. Where's the ESPN logo? Let's be honest, bro. Like Katie
no
Taylor from
verdad.
Europe. You gotta keep it, bro. Katie Taylor has beat two undisputed champions,
Bro, it's
couple unified.
but
Like her
it's
resume
also
is up to.
it's put it like this. Delphine Passoon is a better win than Savannah Marshall.
Oh hell yeah!
Just because the Savannah Marshall fight had more of a profile, that doesn't make Savannah as accomplished as Delphine Passoon. No, are you nuts? No. Chantel Cameron is a better win than any win on Clarissa's resume. Chantel wasn't just somebody. That was an undisputed champion, fam. That's
bro,
what that
that's
was.
crazy. She also beat Jessica McCaskill, and she was undisputed. Like
Yeah,
Jessica McCaskill got wins. Who's that girl from Norway, the Colombian girl? She was pretty nice back in the. She was with Klitschko.
Breakers?
I know
The
she's talking about. He's talking about Cecilia Breaker. She
bro,
was
you know
nice.
how
She
Yeah.
good
was
of a win
nice.
that is. She was the first undisputed woman
Bro, she
boxer.
was literally one fight away from breaking Joe Lewis's record of 25 title defenses. That's the
Oh,
and
see,
this
they
is
don't know
and
that.
this
See,
is the shit I'm saying that I'm like, yo, y'all kind of phone it in when it comes to the girls. Y'all just kind of phone it in like, well, we just gonna say Clarissa's number one because it's easy to say that, or because she dominating girls that we don't really know a lot about. Like,
and the competition is not that good in those weight. And also, you gotta give credit. Like Serrano, they moved up. Like example, Serrano, I give respect because she moved up 2 weight classes. Carissa
Amanda
Shields not
Serrano.
gonna fight Gabriel as a heavyweight. Why do you think they're always trying to fight at a? What fight was that even supposed to be at when they were gonna fight? Wasn't it gonna be at middleweight?
Exactly. Okay, Amanda.
Why doesn't she go to heavyweight and fight it for her title? Like,
El otro lío es que tú ves que Amanda sube, ella sube para la pelea, sube y baja, pero sube.
sube.
Clarissa no sube, ella
No,
comenzó en el 100, she started out at 68 and moved
bro. And
down.
then and then that girl, I'm not saying she doesn't, but I'm saying it's a tough fight, bro. She's probably not even gonna fight Green. You could already, I heard her manager saying that we gotta be like, nah. What it is they probably at this point, and I don't know why she's going to MMA, bro. It's like, bro, you're gonna get your ass kicked. You lost to a girl that's not
No,
that good. Like, bro,
I'm,
I've seen her.
all I'm gonna say is, look, it's not that I don't think Clarissa's one of the best. I do think she's one of the best, but you not number one or number two. Not you don't have a better resume than Amanda Serrano. You don't. You don't have a better resume than Katie Taylor. Nah, fam.
No,
I'm
not
not
even.
ESPN. You can't bully me into putting you at number one. You not number one. Maybe to them, but not here. Nah, fam. Sorry.
Especially with when Katie Taylor beat the actual champion, the one that was number one. Like she didn't, it was not vacant. She literally went up and took the belt, and it did in a rematch and up in weight class and as an honor. So like, hey Julius, I don't want to do it, but hey, bro, I told you don't ever doubt the Irish. Katie Taylor did it, man. I
Bro,
was happy.
I picked it to
No, no,
win,
no, no.
bro.
But were
It
you
a win.
confident though? Be honest. Were you confident though? Like you were probably like,
No, it's not. See, we're different. I see the future. I knew the fight was gonna be tight. Listen to what the fuck I said. Katie's gonna hit and hold the smother. It's gonna be hard, but you gotta stay with Chantel. You can't run when you dealing with a bully. You don't run from a bully. You confront the bully and you
she
fight
did.
their ass off. Everything I said she was gonna do, she did that. That's what you gotta do.
No, she won
Now,
clear. Even if the knockdown, it still would have been a 6-4. But nah, she won clear, bro. That
yeah,
fight was.
it was a great fight, and like I say, it's a great fight. And what I like about the girls is when they have a big fight, it don't be like that Shakur De Los Santos shit. It don't be like Maypac that it's like, yo, this shit is type anticlimactic. When the girls have a fight that has some backstory or something, yo, that shit delivers. Serrano Taylor delivered. Serrano Cruz delivered. Taylor Cameron 1 and 2 delivered. Clarissa Shields versus Savannah Marshall delivered. When the girls
Yep.
got fucking Maya versus Hamadouche delivered. Even
Delivered.
look, you know what I'm saying? Like that, it delivers like
Alicia versus Michaela Mayer, man.
delivered, all right? It delivered. The shit
Hey,
fucking
hey, hey,
delivers,
Julius.
bro.
I think Mayer's gonna take that against Natasha, man.
That's who
Liverpool,
I have
man.
win. That's who I have winning. That's who I have win.
You do
Like
too. See, I gotta
I
see
have her
women.
winning.
I just think she might. You know, you know what fight I want to see, bro? I want to see Katie Taylor versus Michaela Mayer, man. I need that fight. Or is
Nah,
that
what I
too?
want to see is Michaela Mayer, Terry Harper at 154 or one because that's overdue. They was been
Yeah, but
supposed to
bro,
fight.
you know what fight I want to see? But you probably who's that girl that just beat that girl on the Frank Warren show? You think they can make that fight, or they have like? Does she have to?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me read this. I'm not. I don't. Unless I'm mistaken, she didn't fight Femke Hermans, bro. She's not the one that fought Femke. Did
Savannah fought her.
Savannah fought. I'm not sure that Clarissa fought Femke. I would have to go back and look. Shout out to Cervecero. But can they beat Triple G and Thurman like shit? Yo, she should fight Keith Thurman. Go ahead, Clarissa. Show him what you working with, yo.
You know, if she wants to be number one, she should fight Triple G
She should fight Triple G, bro. It's simple as that, bro. For the Intergalactica belt, bro. Fuck it. Go fight Triple G. Now the other shit
Bro,
that I was
she
gonna
might
talk
sell.
about.
She
Now
might have
all on the
boxed.
other shit I was gonna talk about is apparently Jamal and Jermel, they not getting along. Jamal said that he been trying to call Jermel,
Bro,
but
them niggas are never getting along.
they never are, but it's like, you know what it is? Even though they're twins, they're too much alike. If you got two twins that they're
Them
easygoing,
niggas are always butting heads.
Hey,
if you got two
Jules, can I
twins,
say something?
hold on.
Remember,
If you got two twins that are easygoing, they're gonna get along. But if you got two hothead motherfuckers that's always mad about some shit, y'all not never gonna get along because y'all too much alike. So I think they should make Charlo versus Charlo. That's the best
Yeah,
fight.
yeah. Fraternal
nah.
twins always get along better.
You know what I'm saying? Charlo versus Charlo. Make the fight, yo. Make the fight. That's it.
Battle of the Pootie Tats.
Battle of the Pootie Tat or the Pootie Tang.
Yo,
You know what I'm
Jules,
saying?
remember what Jermel said? Nobody better ask me for no motherfucking money.
He said that. He did say that.
And this
You know
motherfucker
he
just
was
got a
talking.
big
You know
ass
what he was talking
fine.
about.
And this motherfucker just got a big ass fine in that Jose Benavidez
Say all
fight.
Yeah,
So
that
for
was
what?
Wait,
that was
they're
pretty
gonna
much
find
$250,000 for all
that.
that weight that he came in over with.
Problema suyo. Él no, mira, ese tipo peleando, eso son pura pendeja. The whole, esa pelea, eso es pura pendeja. Like, yo, dog, why are you fighting Jose Benavidez, bro? ¿Para qué? Tú eres tan pendejo que tú no puedes pelear con un middleweight. You can't even fight a middleweight. Está bien que, all right, you can't make middleweight. Okay, fight a super middleweight then. Somebody who's there. Nah, tú peleas con un welter. Más pendejo. Like, get
Bro,
out of
just
boxing,
fucking
bro.
fight Plant, bro.
No,
Bro,
like,
that's a bad style matchup.
I
He
could have
loses to
understood.
Plant.
I could have understood. I understand if you need a tune-up fight. I understand. But to fight Jose Benavidez, really, fam, that's how far you fell off? You got to
They
fight
could.
that dude?
I kind of
That's
would have
crazy.
accepted the Mon Nicholson more
Bro,
than
not only
fucking
that, bro, and he went all 10 with that
Benavidez.
nigga, bro.
Yo, and they was really going at it. That's the other shit. They was
Hey,
really,
Rick, Rick, can you hear me?
Go ahead.
Hey, he went to the Salvation Army to pick up a fight, man. No.
Yeah, like, that's a waste. The shit is that una pelea así is a waste of time, bro. Like, de verdad, like, ustedes están gastando dinero en la carrera de este tipo y nadie está interesado. Nobody cares. Like, bro, nobody cares.
Bro, he could have
about
fought
that
Jose
dude.
a year ago. But you know, if I was him, bro, and I'm his manager, this is what I would have done. Jose, Hurt, get that beef out the way, and Uzcategui, and then a big fight or Plan. But here's the thing: he loses the Plan, bro. Even when he was healthy,
Yeah,
it's a
but
bad style matchup.
Polo, this is the point I'm making. If you have a guy who fell off so hard that the safest fight you could find for him is Jose, okay, why are you wasting money on this guy? Like, does he sell tickets? Does he
Bro,
sell
and
pay-per-views? No,
Bro,
right?
throw
So
that
If you
nigga
name
if he
it,
away,
got charged,
bro.
Jules, you know what the ultimate goal is? They're gonna cash him out or try to at least see if he can still like grab bro. They're gonna use him
bro,
at
but
this
even
point.
a Plant fight, bro, like if you made Charlo versus Plant, right? If you made it, that's not a big money fight. It's a good
They're gonna throw
fight.
it on pay-per-view. I mean, people are still gonna buy it
They're
because
not
of
gonna
the
buy,
history.
bro. They're not gonna buy that
Bro, they're gonna buy
bullshit,
it,
no,
bro. I
bro.
don't
They're
know.
not
But I'm
gonna
no,
telling you,
buy
that
that,
smack,
bro. They're not gonna buy that
Nobody's
Julius,
bullshit.
they
gonna
can
buy
sell
that
it. You
shit.
know how they
Diciendo.
can sell it, and that smack, bro. A lot of people
Bro,
are in
that's
their
gotta
feelings
be
because
on
he
the
smacked
undercard
them,
or
bro. Like,
something, bro.
Bro, eso,
Undercard of
tú sabes lo que
David or
eso es.
something.
Eso lo que
That's
es
great.
that's
That's a
a
good
co-main
Coleman.
event, bro. That's at
Yeah.
the very best. That's a co-main event.
Yo,
Like,
I'm
Polo.
just telling you what I think, but it's not even worth it. Because let's be honest, Jules, he'll lose to him, even if he was
bro,
the
but
one
we
that fought
know that
David.
now. We know that, bro, we knew that before he fought Jose. To like, yo, dog, if you put this drunk version of Charlo in there with Plant, he'll fucking lose,
Even
bro.
bro, Jules, even
You
the one
think
that fought
Berlanga?
Davichenko, it's a bad style matchup.
I
He's
think he
gonna
would
be,
lose.
bro.
Period.
He would
You guys
lose the
think
one that
Berlanga
knocked
can
out
beat him?
the
All right,
Jose.
hold on. One at a time. Say it again. Say that again. John.
You think Berlanga can beat him?
Bueno, de verdad, ese tipo una basura, de verdad. So I don't even know, bro.
Que
Ese tipo
Charlo's
no
una
sí.
basura,
Hey,
bro.
he
No,
might
no,
rock
pero
him
no,
though.
pero los dos son una basura.
Bro, entonces sí, bro, si le cobraron una fine of $1 million, how much are
Él
you
no,
guys paying this motherfucker? $3
bro,
million?
ese tipo no tiene, él no
Like,
tiene la plata para eso. Él no tiene la plata. They're gonna smooth that shit over, bro. That dude doesn't have the money to pay that fine, bro. Like that dude is broke, bro. Dude is broke. If anything, you know what? That's probably why he was calling Jermel because he did say Jermel won't return my calls. So that's probably why he was calling him. Like, yo, I blew the way, bro. Could
Yeah,
you
he
help me
can't.
out?
He ain't able.
how's that Canelo
Yeah.
money treating you, bro?
Nah, it's
For
like
real,
that comedian is like, bro. Once you get a little bit of money, everybody ain't able.
for real. But the
Yeah,
other thing I'm
motherfucker,
gonna
I
say,
ain't able either.
what I'm gonna say about Jermel is even though he shit the bed with Canelo, he still has a chance to redeem himself. He does because if he comes back and he fights Carlos Adames, that's a good fight. That's a good fight. That's a respectable opponent. By me, he's never gonna go back to 154. I said that a million times. What I think he's gonna do is he's gonna go to middleweight and he's gonna fight Carlos Adames for the WBC title, Jamal's belt. That's what I think is gonna happen. Y con
Thank you.
eso,
I've been saying it, bro, but people don't listen. Like, bro, I'm not saying he's scared of the guy he vacated, but what's gonna end up happening, bro? He's gonna hold on to. He's eventually gonna real. What happened to Josh Taylor is gonna happen to Charlo. He's gonna let go one by one, see if what his options are. What's gonna end up happening is that Charlo is gonna move up to 160. He's gonna fight with a Scotty or someone like a decent name to like get acclimated to the weight class, and then the diamonds will get elevated, and they'll just make that fight. Or he might even fight Lara. Remember, Lara still has that belt, bro. He's eventually gonna have to fight his mandatory because that Danny Garcia fight. I don't know what they got planned with that. Sarafa's
well, that
waiting,
fight
bro.
is ass too. That's the other. Who the fuck wants to see Lara versus Danny Garcia, bro? Kieng, who, bro?
Julius, you know what's crazy too? They have two belts over there, and they could have easily threw that on a co-main event and made a
Pero eso es lo
unification.
que that's why I say that they're bad for boxing because the WBA is over there. The WBC is over there. Not only do you not want to fight other people from other sides of the street, right? To unify, but you don't even fight each other. You're not even fighting each other, bro. So what the fuck are you doing? Danny Garcia versus Lara. Pa qué?
Bro,
For
I'd rather
what?
see Danny versus a Fandor or something. Why that 155 belt? That I
I
don't know,
don't, I don't
man.
know about y'all, bro, but I was pretty irritated to find out that fucking Amazon might be giving PBC a budget. It's like
Yeah, I,
I'm
I got
tired.
it.
I'm
I
tired of
got
these
it. I got it
motherfuckers.
from a really good source that Amazon came around and they are gonna do non pay-per-view fights as part of the deal. It's not
Man,
just
that's
gonna be pay-per-views.
Oh,
I'm
that's
streaming.
fucked, bro. I'm
I'm
tired of these
streaming
niggas
is
all
that
that
paying
gonna get
shit.
up,
him out of?
bro.
Is that gonna get him out of collections? Rick?
I mean, it's the same situation as before, and like I said it in the video I did. I actually already have Amazon, so for me, it doesn't even matter. I have it already. I watch a bunch of shit on there,
Hey,
whatever.
they're
But
gonna send you the collections for being a subscriber.
probably. Shit. Will said Charlo would be the best KO on Berlanga's record. I don't. Yeah, but I don't got no faith in that dude, bro. Like that dude. Like I'm gonna be real, bro. That dude really like. It's not like he sucks a little bit. Like he sucks a lot, bro. Like bro,
Hey,
that
stop
dude
betting on my
sucks,
guy
bro.
Hey, he
Berlanga, man.
might
He
crack
sells
him, Rick.
tickets. He's gonna
He
prove me
might
wrong,
crack
Wait,
Julius.
Charlo.
Wait
are
on
you
it.
saying
Oh, he went the distance with Jason fucking Quigley,
are
bro.
you saying that
Hey,
he
man,
sucks and
I feel
blows?
you, bro. But the ring rust, like, listen, he fights Rosado. I know I like Rosado.
I
Knock
don't
him out
think he.
quick.
I don't think he beats Rosado,
I
bro.
think he beats Rosado. I'll bet
Nah,
you on
tú
that.
estás
You know we're
loco. Tú
homies.
estás
If you
loco.
don't want to,
Hey,
don't knock me
Rosado's
out.
on a good losing streak though.
Nah, mira toda la vaina que tenía que pasar Jaime Munguía para ganarle a Gabe Rosado, bro.
Nah,
Eso
but
no fue
Munguia did beat
fácil.
Rosado
Eso
though.
no
He
fue,
had to, obviously show new things.
Yeah,
And
he
I'm
was
not
coming
saying
off
that
a
he,
knockout. He had
but I'm
momentum
saying,
there.
that Jaime, look, I would pick Jaime to beat Edgar 7 days out of
okay, but
7,
that's
right?
Munguia, bro. Like,
Okay, pero te estoy diciendo que Jaime no lo tenía fácil con ese mismo Gabe Rosado. He had to work for that
nah,
victory,
here's
bro.
the
Yeah,
thing,
that
bro.
was a
That was
war.
2 years ago, where
That
Rosado's
was
coming up a
stylistically.
knockout win against an undefeated top 15 super middleweight. You gotta understand, this is Rosado. Couple years later of a couple wars, more damage.
Nah,
Berlanga's gonna
bro.
beat him for the
I
youth,
don't
bro.
trust Edgar. I don't trust
Okay,
Edgar,
if he
bro.
knocks him out, are we
What's
gonna
he
give him
gonna?
some
What is
credit?
he
Like
gonna
at least that's
do?
process, right?
When is the last time anybody knocked out fucking Rosado? Anybody?
Uh,
Years, bro.
hey, bro, it's the first time. You're right, but
Bro,
it
Adonis
happens.
Creed.
Look, he's
You're
not
right. You're
knocking
right. It
out
has been
No,
years, but
Rosado.
remember,
If he
things
I
happen,
think
Jules. Things happen.
All right, let me
Polo
read
has
the
a
super
good
chat. Let me read the
though.
super chat. Gooch says, "What's up with the membership? I've had to watch all 4 commercials for this live. I tell you what, bro. I'm gonna do the membership thing. Or I'll
Hey,
give you
nah,
the
fam,
no, wait,
you
wait,
been
no, no. Let me give
manifesting.
him the premium plan. Here's the premium plan. The premium plan is I will turn off the commercials if you send me $200 right now. If you don't want to see ads, you gotta pay,
Wait,
right?
Jules, that's how it works. Like you have a way that you. So
Yeah, I could literally, if somebody sent me $200 right now, I will turn off the commercials because I could turn them off.
Nah, hey, bro, you been manifesting Viola Davis ads, bro, because I've been seeing them before your lives and
I
shit.
have, right? Shut up. Nah, but on some real shit like that's how.
Nah,
If you
real
don't
shit,
want to
bro.
see
She
them
got a movie
shits,
coming out.
send 200 yams. I turn them shits off right now. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
No, but hey,
Other
Ring, just to piggyback on that Gabe Rosado situation, he was coming off a momentum knockout with the Beck, and stylistically, the way they clashed with Munguia, I mean, it was bound to be a war. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the shit is, it's not just the state of Gabe Rosado. It's also that Edgar does suck, y'all. Like that dude is not
Oh
good,
yeah,
bro. Like that dude does suck. Like it's not just well Gabe this and Gabe that. It's also Edgar was in there with Jason Quigley that Demetrius Andre knocked
damn.
out.
I didn't know that. I
Demetrius
totally forgot
Andre.
about it.
That's what I'm trying to. He knocked that dude out. What was it in 2
2
rounds?
rounds. Yeah, with like
but,
a
but but to be
body
fair,
shot,
bro,
headshot.
it's also
are
a
you
different way. We could do the same thing. Didn't Berlanga fucking beat Desmond Nicholson? Damn near stopped him
Bro,
if it
all
wasn't
that
for the.
really
Nah,
means is
bro.
that no, bro, all that means is you suck as much as Demetrius. That's all that
Damn, I
means,
don't want
bro.
to say all that, man. But hey,
isn't Demetrius
Julius,
that same bum that
after
just got
Saturday,
exposed
bro,
for
it's kind of
Saturday?
sad because the biggest fight, I'm not gonna say. Well, you know what happened in the store, like. He didn't really show that he was like
Bro, he
avoided or
quit,
whatever. I thought he
bro.
would.
He quit, bro. He quit. And I'm not gonna apologize for him because the same
Nah, he
way
quit.
that
He quit, and
he
I don't want to
quit,
hear
bro.
shit,
Like
bro.
if you tell your corner, stop it. I'm not chastising him like, oh, you fucking quitter, fuck you, you but no, I'm just saying that in the way that people say Daniel quit, right? That's what people say that Daniel Dubois quit. They say that Billy Joe Saunders quit. If they quit, if that shit was quitting, then you quit. You just quit.
Jules, they're really different. You know why it's different? He actually said it out of his own words. Stop it. Well, Daniel, that's art. Well, you could say he quit, but with Billy Joe, he had a career, potential career ending injury. So like, his corner stopped it. He didn't stop. But with Boo Boo, he actually told him to stop it, and they listened
Well, I
to
mean,
him.
that's
Hey, is that
I've been saying it for the last couple of weeks that I noticed that Americans have a deep veneration for hype jobs. Mostly in America, do you see that que ellos se enamoran con el tipo for no reason other? Like it's not the boxing because Demetrius didn't beat shit, so it can't be no boxing shit that you love him so much. You love him for the simple fact that he runs his fucking mouth and he has a O. That's all it takes. That's it. That's why they was in love with Demetrius. That's why they was in love with the Charlos. Por eso es que le gustan el fucking boots tanto también. As long as the dude runs his mouth and he has an unbeaten record. Oh, he's fucking Sugar Ray Robinson,
Bro, he's
Leonard
the next.
Duran.
He's the next. Fucking yeah, Sugar Ray Leonard. And I was gonna ask you, Julius, if Plant and Boo Boo were to fight, who are you picking in that fight?
If Plant and Boo Boo were to fight, based off of what I see, I would go with Plant.
Bro, I've been
Based,
saying
I
that.
think
I said Plant
I
is
would
better
say
just
Plant
because.
because he
I
just
think Boo
showed.
Boo
He
needs to
just
go
showed.
back to
Just,
160.
he just showed. He can't. He can't. That's the thing. He can't.
Yeah, he can't make weight no more.
Can't make that
Oh,
weight.
really?
Shout out to my
Oh, he
man
needs
the
to
Gooch.
retire.
Shout out to my man the Gooch. I'll pay 25 a month. This covers me for the month. You know what? I'm gonna start the membership joint. I keep being lazy. I'm gonna do the membership joint, Gooch. I'm gonna do that shit. All right? I'm gonna do that
Hey,
shit
is
on God.
Rozier? Is that Rozier?
Yeah.
Just to let
He
you
looks
know,
like a
Julius, if it's more
crossdresser.
than $9.99, I'm streaming that shit. Okay.
What?
No. I'm not even. I ain't even gonna do y'all like that. I wouldn't even do y'all like that. But check this shit out. Check this shit out. What I notice
Better
about
get.
the
Hey, we
American
need the
market.
premium price.
What I notice about the American market is they treat the boxers like as if they're shiny new toys, and whoever's established and proven, they tend to hate them because they hated Crawford, who was obviously more proven than Spence. They hate Canelo, who was obviously more proven than all these fucking guys y'all be hyping up. Like that dude, like bro, you was only 2 fights into your 168 campaign, and you didn't just lose, bro. Caleb Plant lost. You got destroyed, bro. They've been hyping this dude up for years so that he could get destroyed as soon as he steps up. Stop the cap.
Damn.
Bro, that's what
Bro,
I'm
Sam.
saying, bro. Then it's always the way, bro. Here's the thing that gets me mad. These are the same guys that this is what they're gonna do, Jules. Right? Say that fight does get made and Plant ends up winning. This is what they're gonna say. Oh, it's because the age. It's because David damaged him. And it's like, which one is it? Like, it's just, it's always something,
But
bro.
hold
Like,
on though. But with that same knowledge, Plant also got damaged by David, bro. That dude took like what, at least 6 rounds
but
of an
that fight
ass
was
whooping.
more competitive, bro. That
It
fight was
was,
actually
but
competitive. Like, I don't.
No.
I mean,
Now
bro,
look, I want
he
y'all.
didn't
I'm gonna
quit.
go smoke a cigarette. I need y'all to sing songs of glory. I will be back.
Hey, Plant. I think Plant is very dangerous, bro. Like he went up in my ratings honestly after that Boo Boo loss. Because the way
I
he went
always
out with
thought,
Benavidez, that just for some reason I'm really looking at Plant now. Like he's more dangerous than I thought he was.
nah, I don't think he's more dangerous. I think he's just a much more durable fighter. Like he's like a legitimately durable guy.
No, but
And
Yeah,
his
Plant,
fight
I
Plant
think
ethic
and
definitely
he's
gained a
also,
a
lot
bro,
of
he's
Plant
a
didn't
better
respect.
gas
boxer
out the
too.
first 2 rounds, bro. By
Yeah, that
six,
too.
seventh, he still was moving. It was like after the eighth, where like the 9, 10, 11, because the 12 was, a little bit more competitive. Those 4 rounds, yeah, he was losing, but he was never like he didn't hit the ground. He stood in the pocket. He clinched like with this fight we just saw Saturday. He didn't even clinch. Like I don't know. He just didn't look like it. Looked like the first fighter that was like not a C or D level. Like bro, you saw what happened.
I mean, this with people like every single time somebody's out told me, "Oh, Andre might be out of his prime." I'm like, "What was his prime? What is his prime opponent?" The dude was struggling to beat up Jack Colquet. Like he barely won that fight, and a lot of people thought
Liam
that was a
Williams.
robbery. He barely won
Bro,
that
this
fight too. Well, no, he won that fight, but he
No,
like
no, it
almost
was
got
He
close.
knocked
It was
out.
close. It wasn't a robbery, but
got
it was
rocked
like
though.
it
No,
was
I don't mean
close
that
though.
one.
It
I mean
was
like,
close
Yeah.
though. It was
but
close though. I'll give you that. It was close, but he
it's
won
fights
the.
like that. You shouldn't be going like life and death and close fights with guys like that, and then you fight Benavidez. And I made that a point, but some people weren't trying to hear it for some reason. Like, and I don't even like Benavidez, but I could clearly see that like he's a step above the guys that Andre was fighting before.
No,
No, some fans
Benavidez
really
is
Benefit.
trying
better
to.
than what we expect. I still think like he loses to obviously Canelo. I think he probably is the number two clear guy, but there might be a dark horse that can get him. I just feel like Plant had the best shot, besides not the main guy. But I think with Boo Boo, I just feel like people are kind of overrating the win now. Like we gotta relax. Like he did do what he's supposed to, but he did it more impressive than I thought the fight would
Yeah,
go.
I think
I agree with
people
that.
are overrating the win of the Demetrius Andrade thing, also because of the whole ducking situation. But as time has shown, is that these two guys, Charlo and Demetrius, they've been the weakest of the pack this whole time. Like these guys have been the weakest of
Yeah,
out
no,
of
I still hear people saying that Canelo ducked him, and I'm like, bro, they've already proven that they never belonged in the ring with Canelo to begin with.
But
Hey,
you
somebody
Yeah,
has
you
their
you
mic
can look
on.
at the
Yo, what's
you
going
can
on in
look
the
at the
background?
resume.
Hey,
Somebody.
somebody pause their mic.
You can look at the resume and kind of identify that though. Like who has Charlo fought? I mean, he don't get me wrong. I think as an athlete and as a boxer, like he was good at what he was doing, but the question is, I think he only had like one good win under his record, right? Like he's only really been battle tested once.
Who, Charlo?
with the exception of Montiel. Montiel, although Montiel looked like a drunk that whole fight, um, he was actually touching him up. So, but
You know who I actually like at 168. I wish they get more rub. Christian and Billy and Vladimir Shishkin. Those guys
Yeah.
could mix it up with some of the top guys. I don't know what's going on, but that Billy guy is a problem.
hey, Polo, how do you think that fight pans out, Canelo and Benavidez, if it happens?
I got Canelo winning an 8-4 competitive fight. Maybe a 7-5, but I think Canelo wins, bro.
UD or
No, you did. Yeah, he might be durable. David doesn't get stopped, but I don't know, man. He might leave himself open and get caught with something. But I think he showed that he's durable. Like, but I don't know,
you
man. I
think?
feel like
Uh huh. Go
those
ahead.
body shots and arm shots, they're gonna work, bro. Like I can see him breaking them, but it's gonna be
Yeah,
competitive.
he's not. He's a lot skinnier than Bevo, right? But anywho, you seen how Boo Boo was going in and he was like ducking right in front of him, and Benavidez couldn't really find him.
Yeah, the
Did
first
you
couple
notice
rounds, yeah,
that,
Boo Boo
Polo?
was actually doing good, like,
Right.
cause he was letting.
Did you,
I don't know what happened, but I feel like
how do
he
you?
just, I don't know, man. I feel like as soon as
I
he
think he just
The
started,
the
completely
size
gassed
and the
out.
power just
Hold on,
started
hold on. How do you?
overwhelming him.
Hold on. How do you think Canelo comes in doing that? Like, do you think he'll have more trouble finding Canelo if he comes in like that?
no,
I
he
don't
might
think
be
he's gonna.
he might no, he might be worried. He might be cautious because of the power and the body shots. When he feels that first, like left hook to the body, he's gonna be cautious, bro. Like as soon as he hit the power, he's
Who?
gonna be
Who?
cautious, bro.
Canelo or
Because
Benavidez?
Canelo, no, David's gonna be cautious when he gets tagged with that first body shot. He's not gonna leave him like he's gonna be cautious, bro. Like I don't think he's gonna be throwing combinations because he's gonna be getting countered, so he's gonna be very careful.
Yeah,
I think
Right, right.
Canelo knocks him
yeah,
No
out,
because
doubt,
bro.
of
people.
course. But what I'm saying,
Mira,
Polo, like you seen how Boo Boo's bigger than Canelo, and he couldn't even find him while he was ducking right in front of Benavidez, and Canelo, Canelo's a lot better at doing that when he comes in
Yeah,
against the bigger guy. So
Yeah, yeah, I get what you're saying. And his
how do you
feints
see
are
that? How
much.
do you see that panning out aside from the counter punching and everything you just said?
I think Canelo's gonna counter him all night, bro. Like he's just gonna counter him. The thing that also like I'm really how does David take the body shots? Because I don't know, man. Like when Booba was letting the combinations, bro, he was kind of like he was taking them, but bro, like I don't know, man. I feel like he wasn't worried because of his
Nah,
power, but it's
Andrade was kind of eating up Benavidez' body, bro. Nobody wanted to talk about it.
mira, chequea. El
Ándale, aquí
tipo,
anda, güey.
el tipo de que el Benavides, the Big Benavides, él estaba enfojonado por ese live ayer. Se puso guapo. Que mira, no venga para
Oh,
Arizona, que si tú vienes para Arizona, yo estoy. Mamagüevo, coño. Get
Julius, it's
Benavides,
funny
yo,
because they just
yo,
hey,
want
yo.
you
Ring.
to say that,
Get Benavides' dick out your mouth, bro.
bro.
Get
You
Benavides'
gave
dick
him
out
the
your mouth,
credit,
bro.
but now they just, oh my
Hey,
god, I'm
Ring.
still
Let me
taking it.
ask you the same question.
Yeah,
Ring.
yeah.
Did you notice how Boo Boo was coming in, right, and he was doing that little ducking in front of Benavidez, and Benavidez couldn't really find him because he's like, I don't know if it's his height or whatever. Did you notice
it,
that?
it no, I noticed it, but it was at a detriment to Demetrius. See, the problem with how Demetrius fights is he has a lot of height, but he takes a very wide stance. And for a dude that has
Yeah.
height, that's not good because you're gonna be off balance. Like that's why he's been knocked down by guys like Alantez Fox and Demond Nicholson and Vanez Martirosyan because you get too low, bro. Like when you changing levels, your legs are spread too
Hey,
far apart.
yo.
¡Ey, yo, el Luisito G con los 100 pesos! ¡Recoñazo,
No
coño! Con
way.
los 100 pesos ahí! ¡El diablo, mira! It's for Christmas in spirit because
Stop
I
all the
enjoy the
ads.
content. Wait, let me put the reverb on. It's for Christmas in spirit because I enjoy the content. I asked if I should do it, and someone said do it to him. P.S. On a random note, I got one Marvin Gaye song stuck in my head, and I can't stop listening to it. Yo, man, you ain't had to do that, bro. You ain't had to do that for me, bro. Y'all want me to cry? Y'all trying to make me cry on this live? That's oh man.
He
Hey,
Polo,
wants to
go
see
Julius,
if
ahead,
that
you
bro.
means you
actually
get
have
rid of
feelings.
Hey,
Demetrius.
Ring. But I asked
Goated
that to
Lewis.
say this.
Nah, hey, I told that nigga to hit that hoe. I didn't think he was actually gonna do it.
Yo, y'all dudes is too kind, B. Y'all
Hey,
y'all
bro,
too
that just
good to
goes to
me.
show you, bro. Americans hate fucking ads.
Yo,
Hey,
yo, I didn't think he was gonna do
They
it
hate
though.
ads and
hey,
taxes,
Rick,
my
hey, you're
nigga.
killing me with these fucking ads, yo.
Yo, listen, not. You know what it is? I put it gives you options on how you want to do the ads. You can randomize the ads or schedule the ads in sequence. What I usually do is I schedule the ads. So I think it's some ad every 18 minutes. I try to spread them apart because I know that the live will last about 2 hours. So I'm like, every 18 minutes is about the same frequency as a TV show. If anything, on a TV show, it's actually every like 7 or 8 minutes. You know,
Yeah,
you'll
it's really
watch
like every 9. Yeah.
so I try to space it out to where it's at least coming up on a half hour. You know what I mean? At least
Mm-hmm.
close to a half hour to where it's like it ain't gonna be an ad every 5 minutes because bro, that's not watchable, bro. If it's an ad every 5 minutes, that's not watchable. But yo, you ain't had to do that,
That's why.
Luisito. You ain't had to do that, bro.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
Quiere
Ring.
llorar, quiere llorar.
That
I was
nigga. Yeah, that nigga country asking for the link.
You know what'll help you? Some
Yo,
Coronas.
yo, that's exactly what I'm gonna buy, bro. That's exactly what I'm gonna buy. Pero también te lo voy a
hey,
decir. To answer Francisco's question, I did notice that when Demetrius was low in the first 2 rounds, it did bother David a little bit. That's kind of why I like Canelo's chances because Canelo's either gonna catch and shoot out of the high guard. That when David goes to throw a shot, he'll catch and shoot, or he'll swivel, he'll slip it and counter or roll
Mhm.
and counter. And that's what because Canelo has power, and that's important that Demetrius doesn't have power. Canelo
Canelo can
has
come over the
power.
top and really do some damage, bro.
Or he could hit him
yeah,
under the elbow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I
that's
see?
Or
what
you
I see
punch him
that's
in
what
the
that.
I
brown.
noticed.
Or he could punch him in the brown.
Like,
Oh boy.
with Canelo being smaller than
Or he
Boo
could
Boo,
punch him in the
I think
brown.
Benavidez is gonna have
Whose echo is this?
Oh boy.
Yo, somebody mic is going crazy right now.
Yo, come on, B. Like, should yeah. Like I was saying, like, yo, Benavidez is open for that uppercut, man.
Oh
Because
yeah,
I
that's a
saw,
definite.
No,
I
you
saw
know what?
Andre
I got a
land that.
homie that's actually been talking to me about that. That he misses Canelo's
Oh yeah,
uppercut.
that's a definite.
That used to be one of his
You know
most
what? I
devastating
got a homie
punches.
that's actually been talking to me about that.
And what the fuck?
Yo, somebody mic is going crazy. I don't know. I don't know
That's
who
like
mic that is.
a
I don't
five
know if y'all
second
remember
delay
though.
Yeah,
The,
for
the
somebody's
that.
having a
uppercut was
conversation.
Canelo's most effective punch in the Bivol fight.
I think that the reason I remember Canelo used to have a signature. He used to do this mostly at 154 though. It was like a signature for him. He'll take a half step back while you're coming forward and he would walk you into an uppercut. He doesn't really do it anymore, but that used to be like his signature punch. He'll take the little half step back. It was like a pull counter almost, except with an uppercut. Instead of pulling and
I mean, he
countering,
kind of did that to Billy Joe.
yeah, like he did do it to Billy Joe. Like he was letting go of some uppercuts. And I think with David Benavidez, and I said it in the video I did that with David, all the things that trouble Canelo, none of them are really there because you're gonna give up your height. You're gonna come forward. What bothered him about Bivol was that Bivol is in and out. He's in and out. And because he's taller and he has longer legs, he has longer strides. So when he's out, he's all the way out. You can't hit him. Whereas
Yeah.
with David, bro, David is gonna come to
yeah,
you high guard, and you're not gonna have to look for him. He's gonna come to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, no, somebody over there on BDA was trying to say that Benavidez,
Mhm.
he can fight inside, but he can also fight on the outside. Like, when the fuck have you ever
Bro,
seen
when is he ever
Benavidez fight on the
fought on?
outside?
Actually, no, hold on. Could I explain that real
no, but
quick?
hey,
So realistically, what they mean is he has long arms, so a lot of his punches actually do need to come a bit from the outside because it needs to have leverage, which is also kind of an
but
issue that
can
they put in a documentary for Benavidez, where if you actually crowd him, he becomes a much worse fighter. So I honestly think that might even be a job for Canelo too,
No,
because
see, I
David's not
would
gonna have the
say
footwork for that.
I would say what they're talking about are long range punches from the outside coming in, and fighting on the outside is not that. You know that, Ray. Fighting on the outside is you're gonna keep him at arm's length. You're gonna keep space, like what Sky Nicholson does. You're gonna keep space, and everything you throw is either straight or curved, but you're never gonna be in the inside with him. David doesn't do that. When David throws long range punches, he always steps into them because what he wants is to be close to you. And I'm saying that, yeah, that works with you. That works for you with these guys. If you do that with Canelo, you're doing half the work for him because now he don't gotta look for you the way he had to look for Lara, the way that he had to look for Callum Smith, the way that he had to look for Caleb Plant, the way he had to look for Dimitri Bivol. He don't have to look for you because you bringing it to him. So that's already half the work right there. Like, okay, good. I don't gotta chase the guy. He's gonna come to me. So all I gotta do is let his ass open up, catch and shoot, or slip and counter, or roll and counter. It's a eat like honestly,
Yeah.
style wise, it's a better style for Canelo to fight than Dimitri. Like, yeah, you not beating Dimitri.
Hey, Jules, I got a question for you about that.
Bro, I have a question for you. Why is your mic so loud?
Is it?
Yeah, that shit just startled the shit out of me.
It shouldn't be. I mean, I didn't do nothing to it.
You scared me, bro. Like that shit literally scared me, dog.
Well, I know I'm ugly.
Country, is that country?
Yeah.
What kind of mic are you using, bro? Like,
what's up, bro? How you
what
doing?
mic you using, dog? Now let me read these super chats. King Lopez said, "Jewis, why didn't Caleb Plant ever get the hype Andre got? He proved he was actually better than Andre. A lot of the hype, and I'm not gonna say it wasn't warranted to a degree. A lot of the hype that Demetrius Andrade had in his career was because he was an Olympian. You know, he was a blue chip amateur when he came out of the amateur system. So there was a lot of hope that he had. That hope really was never realized when you think about his career now that he's 35.
It's
That
sad.
you it is, but not really because he did it to himself. So is it sad? He did it to bro. Like you can't be a boogeyman. And I said it on the other live. You can't be a boogeyman and all these guys wanted to fight you. Sergey wanted to fight you. Korobov wanted to fight you. Laura wanted to fight you.
Yeah.
Yanni
And
Beck wanted to fight you.
especially when you're turning down fights too on top of it, you know?
Exactly. Jermel wanted, like, there was a lot of people that wanted to fight him, bro.
Hey, I got real quick though. I got a question for you. Okay, look, Canelo has taken punches from people that I believe hit harder than David Benavidez. So people think that David Powers
hits harder than him.
Yeah, I think. Or what about Bivol? Do you think Bivol hits harder than him?
I think it's not necessarily harder, but the same. Like I don't actually think David hits harder than those guys. Like for example, I think the Kovalev that Canelo fought. Yeah, I still think he hits harder than all these guys. Yeah, he's still Kovalev. Don't get it too. Power's the last thing to go. Yeah,
he still got that power jab. Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Like Power's the last, and I think Kovalev hits harder than I think Kovalev hits harder.
Kovalev was actually giving Canelo issues
with the jab, just boxing and using the jab.
Jab he's got, yeah.
You know, I'm thinking that, you know, I mean, if he could take those punches, then he should be able to take Benavidez punches. I'm not saying that Benavidez won't hurt him at all, but I mean, I think Canelo can deal with it, you know?
Yeah, like I'm not gonna say that David has no power, but I'm like, I don't see anything about your power that's more revolutionary than Golovkin or Kovalev or Dimitri. Like, nah, it's cool that you knocked out Demetrius, right? Like, that's dope. Like, yeah, you fucked his ass up in 6 rounds. That is dope. Like, I'm not knocking you. But what, because Kovalev wouldn't have did that? Because Kovalev couldn't knock out Demetrius Andrade.
Triple G.
Yo, remember when they were saying that he could beat Callum Smith?
Fucking Triple G.
He
would have destroyed him. Even in his
remember they were saying he could go up and beat Callum Smith and Joe Smith and Kovalev. How does that look now?
Polo, yo lo dije hace un año. Yo lo dije que the Sergey Kovalev that he beat is better than Demetrius, and they thought, like, people get mad when I say shit like that, and I'm like, bro, if I'm wrong, then why don't Demetrius go up there and show us what he could do? Why don't he go up? Show me what you could do. You still at 60 with the Quigley's and the Keelers.
Bro,
and the
Demetrius got 2 rounds in him, bro.
Tú no viste que ya en 6 asaltos, ya estaba acabado, puro acabado.
Bro, all the hoes would be making fun of him, bro.
All the bitches, yo. All the bitches. Shout out to Jonathan Lambarena. Boo Boo and Charlo were never the goods. Charlo told Triple G he had to go to Houston to fight him. Boo Boo could have fought Triple G too. They wanted the money the easy way. Look, I'll say this. I do feel that Golovkin should have and could have fought Demetrius Andrade. I still feel that way. They're like, dog, you didn't have to wait a year for Murata. This dude is right here. Go take his belt. So I'm not gonna say that Golovkin didn't fuck up. What I'll say is if they would have fought, yeah, I had Golovkin winning that fight, bro. Like, there's nothing special about you, bro. Like, nah, when you getting dropped by Alantez Fox and you getting dropped by Vanez Martirosyan, clearly you're not the defensive specialist they make you out to be.
Bro, I don't know about y'all niggas, bro, but I don't want to wait till September, man.
Me neither, but it's a good plan of action because Munguia is like a rehearsal for David. It's like a rehearsal. Yeah. Tall fighter, who mic is that?
Yeah, who breathing heavy?
Yeah, fat motherfucker.
Yo, Jules, but how is that fight possible though if this motherfucker's with Golden Boy? And I guess if they are getting an Amazon deal, they have somewhere to put Canelo at. So I don't understand how.
Es posible por Fernando Beltrán, Zenfer, no te la pierdas que Oscar no controla a Munguia. Fernando controla a Munguia. Fernando Beltran. He's more of a Zenfer fighter. Like, yeah, Golden Boy has him, but he's Fernando's boy. Like, yeah, that's Fernando's boy, bro.
Yeah,
and if Fernando is okay with it, Camila, we could go in there and lose to Canelo, but we make more money losing to Canelo than beating these fucking guys. So yeah, we'll go over there. Fuck it. We'll go over there. Fuck it. Why not? It's for Canelo. It's not like it's for Joe Blow. It's for Canelo. They'll do. I think they would
pretty
do
much.
It. I think they would do it.
And it's not really that set in stone. So for the people that are desperate for a Canelo versus Benavidez fight, just remember, like, there's sort of like a tentative agreement with PBC and Amazon, and we don't know when the fuck is this contract with PBC is going to continue. With this new deal, we don't know when he's going to fight.
No, but Amazon. I'll say I have the date, or at least I have a tentative date for Crawford and Spence, and they said the source told me it's for March, and that the deal with Amazon does come with non-pay-per-view fights. I don't know how big of a budget they're gonna get. Like, if you want a ballpark, the budget. Whose mic is that? If whose mic is that? Like, come on, be like, I got too much background noise. The budget that Top Rank gets from ESPN is 80 million. That's 90 million to do shows in 1 year. I don't know if that's what Amazon is going to give them. I don't know if it's going to be like that, because that's a lot. Like, that's a lot of money. But I was told they are going to do non-pay-per-view fights. They are. It's not just pay-per-views. They're going to do regular shows.
But them niggas don't know how to put on non-pay-per-view fights, bro.
Un tro de basura.
I don't trust
They don't know how to build up a customer base, a following for their fighters, so that they can become pay-per-view, buyers. You know what I mean?
I'm saying, like, do people go to Amazon for boxing?
Can I just say, like, it's like
no, not
they
really.
have one of the most entertaining fighters in the business right now, and 90% of the world could probably say, I don't know who Subriel Matias is.
That's crazy to me, bro.
Niggas are like just now barely like even going to Amazon for movies like that, bro.
Yeah, like I usually go to HBO Max.
Well,
no, es verdad que eso es una tragedia porque ese tipo, that dude should be fighting 3 times a year, bro. When he fight,
let's not go too far out on a limb about Matias, because he is new to the game as of late. I mean, he just popped up not long ago, so I mean,
bro,
I'm not saying he's got a great style, but let's not like praise him too much yet. You know what I mean?
Oh, he's been
all I'm saying is he's entertaining, country, and he's not new, and he didn't arrive on the scene just now. The Dadashev fight was 4 years ago.
Okay.
He's not new. This dude has been around like 4 years, and that's the other thing, that he was already an up and comer 4 years ago. So he's not a new guy. He got a belt now, but he's not like a new guy. I seen a post from a dude on Twitter. All of a sudden, everybody like, bro, what are you talking about? All of a sudden, I was talking about him in 2020. He's new to you. That's what you really telling me, that you just heard about him. I knew about him before he fought Maxim Dadashev. I watched him. God bless the dead. I watched that fighter, right? Like, you just finding out about him. Stop speaking for the rest of us. Like, bro, y'all do, not you country, but it's dudes.
Right.
It's like, yo, y'all dudes is casuals. Y'all just, like when he knew he popped off, bro, you could go to videos on this channel from 2017 and 2016. I'm talking about Inui. I'm talking about Kosei Tanaka. I'm talking about Kazuto
Yeah.
Ioka.
I remember you and Mark's argument about Kosei Tanaka and Ioka, man.
Exactly. Like these is not dudes that, oh yeah, y'all just know. You just found out about them. I already knew about these dudes, bro.
They
Wait,
try to
but
be
you
like
just
hipsters for
support them
some
because of
reason.
your Japanese heritage, Jules.
That
Let's
is
be
what
honest here,
that
man.
it is. I'm biased because I'm Japanese. It's true. It is true. I'm
Yo,
fucking
but can
super
I say one
biased,
thing
bro.
though? It's like over the week, like leading on to this fight between Benavidez and Andre, I've heard some people like trying to big up the 168-pound division, like it's the best division, just to trash the 130-pound. And it's like, isn't it a coincidence that Top Rank is kind of like taking over that division?
Bro,
And
listen,
it's like
if
they
I
just
had
start.
to if I had to do all that over boxing matches, bro, I would not even watch boxing if I was them dudes. Like the dude,
Like
no,
the
I
dude who
wouldn't
said
even.
Benavidez' belt line was loaded, and that's why he hit him in
No,
the
not
head
Like,
when
even
he
that.
fell
like
The
down.
I'm not
dude,
trying to hear. No, for Jules, I'm not trying to hear people say like, "Oh, the 130-pound division. Oh, it's a weak division." Get the fuck out of here. They just signed
bro,
a Shocky Foster. What do you think he's there for decoration? They're gonna unify
like
there. They're gonna make fights.
saying that the division is weak is just another way of saying, oh, well, I don't watch that division, so I don't care about it. Because
No,
remember,
yeah,
they used to say
because there's no
Well,
Americans in it. That's all
there
it
it's
is.
there's
okay.
There's
there are
two
some
Americans
divisions that
actually.
are a little weak, but 130 is not one of them.
And the other shit is it's another example of how these dudes cut off their nose to spite their face. Because look, I don't even think Oshaki would beat Emmanuel Navarrete, but I think he would beat Joe Cordina. Oh yeah. I think he would beat Lamont Roach. Oh yeah, he would fuck him up. Oshaki is not a bum. That's that when the American fighters actually have a fighter that you should support, that you should get back. Like, yo, what that dude did in Baja was fucking crazy, bro. Because they was
Mm-hmm.
about to rob your ass, and
Yep,
you
For
really
real,
took it out their hands. And they
yep.
don't support 130 is weak. 130 is weak.
man.
They're gonna
He
say
snatched
that
that
tank
fight. That
that
was an
tank
impressive performance because
they're gonna say that Tank broke Hector. That's why he lost.
he went through some adversity in that fight, man. Because you weren't. There were moments in that fight where you weren't sure if he was going to make it or not.
No disrespect to Lamont Roach, but Brody, nobody know who the hell you were, man. It's not like this guy was trying to
I ain't
avoid you.
gonna lie, I knew who he was because I remember Jamel Herring whooped his ass.
Yeah.
That's where I remembered him from. I remember that's where I remember him from.
Bro, you're the
Like,
weakest
this
link,
dude
man.
Jamel
Like,
whooped your ass.
Yo,
just
But
Ray,
come to
did
yo,
you
Top
see
Rank, give up the belt,
Boxing
and
Jump's
that's it. Go
breakdown on
home.
that
Get
fight before
paid.
it happened?
nah, what he
I looked
said?
at it for 2 minutes, bro. I saw Jamel knock him down and the ref not counted. I was like, there's no way. How did he win that fight, bro? How did Hector lose this one?
Yo, look, B. God bless him. He's a champion now. You know, we didn't, he ain't my guy, but I'll say that 130 is not weak though. It's not weak. It's not weak. And whenever you hear who's typing an essay, 130 is not weak. And whoever says it is, bro, just say you don't watch that division because that's all you really saying. That you're not interested in those guys because you don't watch them. But Oshaki's an entertaining fighter. He was entertaining with Ray Vargas. He was entertaining with Rocky Hernandez. And Manuel Navarrete belongs on television, bro. That's what TV boxing is all about. Dudes that'll fuck you up like Navarrete. It's good shit at that way, bro. It's just a lot of dudes they don't like, well, who's gonna admit, yeah, I'm a casual and I don't know shit? You know? The dude, shout out to the fucking bozo that said, yeah, man, Andre gonna win. I'm gonna put 2,000 racks on. Yeah, you fucking fake ass motherfucker, man. Well, I hate
Now
yeah, like
I got some. Hey, now I got some goofy nigga on the line. He wants to put 800 on Benavidez. I'm like, all right, let's do it, bro.
really? Yo,
Yes,
dog.
bro. He wants to put 800 on Benavidez. I'm like, all right, my nigga, don't you run?
I don't run,
Bro,
bro. Don't
Don't
bro,
run, my
run,
nigga.
bro.
don't bet with dudes online, bro.
I'm
They're
be
not
right
paying, bro.
here.
Nah, cause this
Much
how it started. This is how it started. Rico, I was in Rico's space. Shout out to my man Rico/Ben Whitaker. Rico asked me, what do I think is going to happen in the Andre fight? I said, he might start out all right, but eventually he's going to gas, and, Benavidez will take over. I didn't think it would end in a knockout, but that was my prediction. Benavidez will take over in the second half. And the dude get tight. He ain't going to take over. I'm like, I bet. If you feel that way, I'll put 100 on David Benavidez. I'll put 100 on him. He says, I'm not gonna bet 100 with you because I'm gonna put $2,000 on DraftKings. I'm like, oh,
hey,
all right.
bro, isn't this nigga self-production? Didn't we get on that nigga the last time?
Yo, that's what I was talking about earlier on Twitter, and I'm like, you know what I said? I'm like, I bet you gonna put 2,000 on fucking Andre. I got a side bet. I got a side bet that you not gonna post a receipt. And shout out to Polo because he reminded me. I forgot about the dude. He reminded me earlier that this fucking clown, este fucking lambón, hablando toda mierda, pura mierda, so that you don't even post a fucking receipt. It's like, bro, so what was it? You got mad that I was picking David to win? I don't even fucking like David, bro. What the fuck do you want me to do? You want me to pick who you picked to win so you could fucking feel better?
You talking the receipt for the fight? I mean, for the bet?
Yeah, because he told me that he's not gonna bet with me.
Fight, bro.
He told me that he's not gonna bet with me because he's betting 2,000 on DraftKings. I'm like, I bet if you gonna bet.
Who is it?
Nino.
Was that Nino?
Yeah.
The account that's named That Ain't It, bruh. That's Nino.
That's a different guy. That's different guy.
That's.
Oh, he didn't post the receipts.
I think
come
it was
on,
some dude named Nino was also betting on Andre, if I'm not mistaken.
Yo,
I could be confusing the two. I don't know.
The shit is that I'm gonna say that like you got a whole Twitter account so that you could lie, so that you could say stupid shit, so you could waffle on bets. Like, bro, just get off the internet. Like, you're not doing that. Like, you're not doing nothing with your time, bro. This is what you on the internet for? And the dude don't even got a picture of himself. He got a picture of fucking Max B. Like, yo, dog, Earth don't need people like you, bro. You the reason that Thanos did that shit. Motherfucker, like, I see what he was talking about. I see why he said that shit. They're like, yeah, half of y'all motherfuckers need to go. Like, a lot of y'all motherfuckers are just breathing and wasting air, bro. Get out of here, bro. What the fuck? Dumbass shit.
Oh my God.
The way he said it, he said it clearly. There's a bunch of fucking idiots wasting the resources and air from the world. So
because he the one that, like, it wasn't like I was looking for a debate or was even on a platform where you do debate. Rico asked me what I thought about the fight and what I thought was gonna happen, and the dude got in his feelings because I said David gonna win. So you do all that production, all that talking, all of that, so that you can ask bet, so that you can either lie about placing a bet or lose the bet. Now, I know you didn't lose the bet because you don't have $2,000 to bet. That's how weird a lot of y'all dudes is. Y'all jump online and really do like some like Fantasy Island type. Like, bro, you don't have $2,000 to bet, bro. You live in New York.
Fake influencers lifestyle, bro. That's just some fake bullshit, yo.
Yeah.
Fake player bullshit.
Like, you don't have $2,000 to bet, bro. You live in New York. I know you ain't got $2,000 to bet. Who the fuck you lying to, bro? What's the point of that conversation? If you gotta lie about a bet you not even gonna place, what's the point in the conversation?
Yeah, dude. You know what? Twitter is toxic as fuck, though, dude. Sometimes I want to go on there just to get some like certain news and talk to you guys, but otherwise, I don't like being on there.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Hey, how we doing, lads? I've been watching you guys for a while. Just thought I'd pop on, say hello from good old England.
Hey, what's up, man? Welcome to the channel.
Love your work, fella. You've got a great boxing channel. It's one of my favorites. It's quality stuff.
Do you have some porridge, sir?
Hey,
bro, got some fish and chips if you're interested.
I heard. Is it true that you guys only eat porridge and fish and chips over there? Is that true?
Nah, do you know what? Have you ever heard of a full English breakfast?
Fucking baked beans, bro. I can't do it.
Oh yeah,
yeah, baked beans, tinned tomatoes, bacon, sausage.
Okay. Let me ask you one question though. What the heck is brown sauce?
He doesn't know.
I think you scared him off.
Listen, man. Check this shit out.
Enough.
check this shit out. We got Ryan Garcia versus Oscar Duarte. Who has made up their mind? Because I see a lot of people on Twitter saying upset. Who's actually seen
Yo,
Oscar?
Jules, can I be honest, bro? Like, I don't know every time I see Ryan, I'm just so uninterested. I don't know, like, after that whole shit, I'm just like, all right, bro, I'm good. With all the drama that the kid gets in, the problem is this guy doesn't want to trust the process. He's gonna get knocked out again soon, bro.
Are you talking
Probably.
about after the Tank Garcia fight?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You've become
bro.
well.
But even
Yeah,
before that, the kid
they
was a
weight trained
headache.
him, lads. Yeah, but lads, don't forget they weight trained him.
They did.
And for
I mean,
me,
that is true.
yeah, I was so excited for that fight. But when I found out they weight trained him, I was switched off instantly.
But I will say
Classic Floyd
this.
Mayweather
I'm not a Javante Davis fan, but even without the catch weight, I thought Javante was gonna knock him out because of the Luke Campbell fight. You chin be all out there, bro. Chin be all out
It's
like
always
it's
there,
there to
bro.
be hit. Luke Campbell is not a big puncher, good boxer, good height, good length for 135. Good boxer, but he was never really a power guy. And Luke put him on his ass. I mean, like
Yeah,
your
he
dog,
did, to be fair.
put him on his ass, like your dog. Like Luke's not really known for power. He's a good boxer. He's smart. He's crafty, and he's big for the weight. But he's not known for power.
Hey, Duarte is a problem, bro. At 140,
I mean,
as
shit,
well.
man.
Ryan's
Yeah, but
coming up.
when is he going to step
It's
up
an intriguing
proper?
fight.
Well, look, I mean, he tried the story is the last video I did is about how they offered Teofimo to fight. So we can't like as much as we may not like things about
Fuck
Ryan,
Teofimo.
as much as we may not like certain things about Ryan, we can't say that he's scared of the big fights. He said he want Teofimo. Looked like they went after him, and it's Teofimo that turned him down because he didn't like the bread.
No, yeah, you can't knock how he moves.
Yeah, like he did. You know, Golden Boy didn't want to put him in that Davis fight under those circumstances with the catch weight and the rehab. They not the ones that wanted to do that. That was all Ryan. They're like, nah, I want that fight. I want that fight. And now look like he wanted the Lopez fight, but Lopez worrying about the money. So it's like, you know what I mean?
Yo, bro, that's why I'm kind of worried about Garcia that Oscar might have found him this Oscar guy to fuck him up because he's pissed that he
Maybe.
took that shitty ass deal, bro.
Es que la gente se harta, man. Tú sabes lo que no se dice. And I'm probably one of the only channels that'll say that, yeah, sometimes the promoters are the bad guys. Sometimes they are, and sometimes they are wrong. But sometimes it's not the promoters. Sometimes it's just, yo, the fighter in a team is too fucking greedy, bro.
Oh, I mean,
Too
can you
greedy.
imagine telling this kid, bro, it was your fault that these motherfuckers took advantage of him, and this motherfucker's just sitting there saying, no, they were there for me. They were there. They're my friends. Oscar's probably like, este hijo de la chingada.
Yeah, dude is, and the weird shit is, it's like in his mind, he thinks that he's doing something with like, yo, Oscar when he was young, that dude was a rock star. Forget your little Instagram shit you got going on. Oscar was like a fucking rock star when he was young, bro. Y'all don't have no idea how big that dude was, but y'all think y'all doing it just because y'all win, you know, some solid fights. Like that's the problem with Teofimo. That yeah, you won a couple of solid fights, but you're not a superstar, bro. Like the way you acting, you're not gonna make it, bro. Like yeah, you're not gonna
Well,
make it.
the win over Josh Taylor was a strange one because I mean it was a great performance, but Josh Taylor didn't show up for me. He was so repetitive. He was
Right.
so
It
obvious.
wasn't the same
Bro,
Josh Taylor of
let's
old.
It
be
was
honest, bro.
shocking, man.
That wasn't the same Josh, bro. And I don't want to take away from Teal's win, but you could tell that's not the
Yeah,
same guy, bro.
yeah,
Like,
and
I mean,
watch that
if you
Josh
look,
Kambosos'
if you
win
Taylor.
look,
over him,
if you
that
look
was
at
the win of his life, you know.
how infrequently Josh had been fighting, the space of time from
The knee
the
surgery.
Ramirez fight to the Catterall fight, and from the Catterall
Yeah.
fight to the Lopez, it's like how could he have been? You know how could he
Bro, it's
have
all
been the
these
same guy?
fighters. The inactivity is the same story for all these fights. Josh Taylor, Fulton, Spence. Why do they get beat up so badly? It's the inactivity. Their fights, all these fights I just named, they're not even competitive.
They're
Like,
not.
and
Well, yeah.
these guys are champions, so it's supposed to be somewhat competitive. But when you have
Well,
this
yeah,
level
but
of
the whole
inactivity,
Spence one is an interesting one there because
yeah,
obviously he
bro.
had the car crashes outside the ring
No,
and there's lots to talk
no.
about his
Yo,
he's
the
got a bit of
second
brain
car crash was
damage and all that kind of
nothing,
stuff.
bro. The second car
Michael,
crash was
I
I
got
hate.
news for you, bro. They doing it, and it's in March.
The rematch?
So
That's outrageous.
and
That
it's
is
gonna be a pay per
outrageous.
view. It's gonna be a pay per view.
Yep.
I'm not paying for
Shocking.
that shit again, bro. Fuck
I'm
that.
not, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Well,
I
do you
don't
know what?
even, bro.
I
I
ain't
don't
even gonna
even want to
steal it.
see that
I'm
shit,
just gonna
bro.
skip it.
I
I'm
don't
just gonna
want
watch
to
the
see
highlights.
that. The thing is that, bro, I'm debating like as a Crawford, like I'm a Crawford stan. So
Bro,
it's like,
I'm probably gonna watch it. Like, that push comes to shove, I'm gonna buy
no,
it.
I'm gonna
But
Of
watch it, but
I mean,
I'm
course.
but
debating like it's Crawford. Crawford's my guy, so I'm debating whether I should pay for this. But like like
because there's nothing to
$80,
see, bro. Like
eighty
the shit is that,
dollars.
and they're gonna gas it. They're gonna try to build. Oh, it was the weight, like yo, dog. That
Wait,
dude is gonna get his ass whooped again. I don't know what the fuck.
what
Like,
a what a waste of
think-
time.
Hey,
yeah, but
what platform is it going to be on though?
It's gonna be on
Amazon,
Amazon.
Amazon.
Oh shit!
So
The deal. I got a source. It's a good source. It is a very good source. Not only is the Amazon deal that's gonna get done, but it's not just gonna be pay per views. The first rumor was they were only gonna do pay per views on Amazon. Now it looks like Amazon is actually gonna give them a budget to do other fights.
But Jules, are they going to keep Al reined in though, or are they going to let him do his old fucking
No, because they
shenanigans?
don't know nothing about boxing. That's why I said that he
no,
want
no,
to
no,
go.
no.
They
Apparently, the
don't know
people
nothing about boxing over there.
apparently the people at Amazon are actually a lot of the people from NBC. So maybe they do, maybe.
We'll
and
see.
I
don't
hope
they
they
have
do, man. We
But
isn't
don't
that
need
this
any
how they
like
more.
watch boxing in
and
Japan?
We don't.
I don't want to be the PBC hater. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm just keeping it honest, right?
We don't need any more
This still
PBC
doesn't
shenanigans
really
like
help the
before, man.
sport. This doesn't really help the sport because there's still the divide, bro. There's still that side of the street stuff. Whereas if you went to the zone, we could make the amount of fights you can make is endless. Now
Yeah, but
you're
they
still gonna have people
thrive.
fighting each other.
They thrive off the division because they don't like it's scary. It's like with the dude that named That Ain't It, bro, right? I said something and you tried to oppose it. So when I tell you, okay, put your money up, now you don't want to play. Now you want to lie. That's how they operate. You don't actually want to put your brand to the test because you know what's going to happen. If push comes to shove and you have to fight these fighters, you know what's gonna happen. Your brand you'll get beaten into the ground. See, Matchroom and Top Rank, maybe a Matchroom fighter wins it, maybe not. Maybe the Top Rank fighter wins it. Golden Boy match, Top Rank Matchroom, you could mix and match. Maybe this guy wins, maybe not. But y'all, oh no, y'all gonna lose. Yeah, y'all gonna lose.
There's
Yeah, how long? How
there's an
long?
interesting environment in the UK at the minute where we've got three big time promoters. Obviously, Eddie Hearn being, the global, big British, but Frank Warren and then Ben Shalom. And I was watching an interview the other day, and Eddie was saying, "Well, the UK is only so big, right? Two big promoters, great. Three, now you're starting to oversaturate the market. And with America, it feels like you have the complete opposite problem. There's not enough big time promoters.
Yeah, but can we? I'll say this: Sky is a big platform. We all know that.
Huge,
But
huge.
is Ben? Can we really say that Ben is big time? What I'm
Yeah,
seeing
well,
is,
yeah, but he's made a few mistakes.
listen. Let me tell you something. I seen the slick shit they pulled. Buatsi versus Aziz was originally supposed to be at a bigger location. There was a rumor that the tickets wasn't selling. Coincidentally,
Yeah,
y'all
that's right.
moved it to a smaller joint that only houses about 5,000 people. And what Eddie said, yo, I heard that shit is getting canceled because them tickets is not selling. It looked like what it looked like. And I'm like, look, we can say what we want about Frank, but Frank is a Hall of Fame promoter. You can't
He
pretend
is.
that he's a Hall of Fame promoter.
Frank Warren's a gangster as well, by the way. If
And he's a
you
Well,
if
gangster.
you
Like
watch
he's a,
his
so
documentary,
so to me, it's not really two. I mean, it's not really three big promoters. It's three big platforms, but it's only two big promoters. Because Ben,
right?
you got a lot of learning to do, bro. Like, yeah, you do, bro. You pull Richard Riakpo out the Opataya fight to fight that random dude, bro. That random guy. What happened to the title shot you said you was gonna get him, bro? Now you gotta wait on these guys.
Well, do you know what? When he pulled out Fraser Clark for the Fabio Wardley British title fight, that
another
was when
one.
that was the alarm bells
they
right there.
probably
For me,
fucked up
that
Dan
was
Aziz
fuck this guy,
Now
man.
I'm gonna tell
paycheck
you
right
what,
now.
Chris Billum Smith. I actually like his fights. I've always liked his fights because yeah, he's limited, but he's entertaining. But
Yeah.
who's like y'all really gonna put him in there with Masternack? Do y'all understand what y'all doing? Look, this dude has knocked out more people than Chris has fights. This what y'all. All right, Ben.
That's pretty frightening, man.
They probably fucked up Dan Aziz's paycheck too, because if that fucking Boazzi fight doesn't happen, he was in negotiations for a Bebo fight, and he pulled out of that shit to fight a fucking Boazzi.
Bro, I mean, think about it. Y'all told Lawrence so coldly. Look at what y'all think about what y'all really did to Lawrence. The whole picture. You started going in his ear when he was at Matchroom. Yo, come to Sky. We gonna make you the face of Sky. He gets that shit in his head. Eddie, yo, I'm getting out of here, yo. Cause y'all don't want to give me the money I want. Cause the shit Ben told you. You go to Sky, you stink out the joint with David Light, and then you get beat by Chris Billum Smith. You have a rematch clause, but you don't even really get the It's like your dog fucking with Ben. That was fucking with Ben. That's what happened. If you never would have listened to Ben, you would have still been at Matchroom.
Probably
Ben going
unified
in
with
your
Jai. He probably could have unified with Jai, and that would have been an interesting fight because Jai would have made that a fight,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
he would have got some
It's
decent
like
money for that.
that's the influence that it's like if you would have never let Ben get in your ear, or if you wouldn't have listened to Ben, then you probably would have still been at Matchroom, and you probably would have still been WBO champion. You went to Sky and Boxer so that you could end up as the away fighter in Bournemouth, and you the fucking champion. Like yo, dog.
Bro,
That's
did they
fucked
set
up.
this
That don't make no
motherfucker up, bro?
sense.
Because how did that fight end up in Bournemouth? How did it?
Because this is what in Bournemouth, Chris sells, bro. Like Chris sells, like he can sell
Wait,
tickets.
by the way, yeah, Bournemouth. I live close to. I live in South England, quite close to Bournemouth. Do you know how insane it is to put a big time boxing event in Bournemouth and then sell out a fucking stadium? By the way,
Chris
that is
sells, bro.
mental. I'm not
So
being funny, right? British
no, but
boxing is
financially,
peaking
it
right now.
made sense. Financially, it made sense. But the thing was, Chris said that the reason he left Matchroom for Boxer is because he wanted to get a fight in Bournemouth. So I get it. I
Yeah,
understand.
that's right.
That's what he said. So I'm like, I understand, but I don't think Eddie would have did Lawrence like that. Like Lawrence is a champion, bro. Y'all really gonna have him over there?
Yo, Eddie did the
Man,
best he could for Lawrence, and then he just got
I gotta hand it to you
turned
guys in
around and
England,
fucked.
though, man. You guys back your fighters and come out in force for your guys' fighters, man. We don't do
It's
that over
wild.
here.
Yeah, we do. We
It's
do that.
wild. It's
Not
one of
in
the things I
comparison
really
to
appreciate
England.
about my country and my culture is we really do get behind our own.
Yeah.
It's just, I suppose it's lucky right now being a fight fan, obviously with access to socials and digital platforms. For some reason, I've got my own personal beliefs as to why, but fight sports period is just popping right now. Look at the UFC, MMA in general. Look at boxing; it's popping,
I'll
and
say
no,
this.
arguably no more so than here in the
Oh
UK, which for
no!
me, sweet, bring it on.
Oh no!
I'll say this. I'll say this. Even though Lawrence is never gonna, he just doesn't have the style, the aesthetic
Yeah,
to his fight. It's like he's never gonna be that dude. You know who has the potential? Richard. Midnight Train. Yeah, he knocked motherfuckers out.
yeah,
And
I agree.
if he all not for nothing, he already beat Chris years ago. So if they do the fight and it's for the title, Ben has a winner because that kid is a winner. Like, yeah, you could sell him. His fights are fun to watch. He knocks people the fuck out. And he's more marketable. The way his fights look is more marketable by and large than Lawrence Okolie. I'm like, yo, dog, I don't know that anybody could really turn Lawrence into an attraction, bro. To be real, the way it's just
Well,
his fights are not entertaining, bro.
yo,
Like they just
nobody
not.
wants to see him come back. Like nobody wants to see him come back. I don't know if any broadcaster would even bother with him at this point.
I'm saying, like I heard a rumor that was a part of the reason that the rematch didn't happen. He had a rematch clause, and he wanted his rematch. I heard a rumor that that it was Scott. It was like, bro, we can't do that shit.
You
Like,
can't.
nah, we
How did
can't.
they get out of that? How did he get out of a rematch?
Yo, they
Bro?
probably gave him some money. Like, look, man, here's 100,000. Just chill out. Just cool
Nah,
out, bro.
bro.
Hey,
Next
Jules
time, don't stink
Ignacio's
up the
asking
place.
for a link.
All right, hold up. Will said, fighters are either gonna earn with Hearn or get sheathed by Shalom. There is no in between. Only one of those promoters handed out a Rolex. That's facts, bro. That if you think about what really happened to Lawrence, you can trace it all back to Ben going in his ear and making a lot of promises about shit that didn't happen. You did not become the face of Sky Sports Boxing. If anything, Ben Whitaker is more the face of Scott and
Oh,
or
mate,
I'm saying it's more Ben. It's more
what a
Ben.
But
fighter!
hey,
I love
hey,
that guy.
bro, come on, Julius. He was never gonna be. I mean, his style's not pleasing. He had,
No,
he
but
was
it's
on a
that
good
that's
run,
what
but
convinced him. Them telling him that is what convinced him to go over there, making those promises that, yeah, man, we're gonna give you more money and you're gonna be the face of Sky and all this crazy shit. If you
it's
would have
Yeah,
just stuck with Eddie, yo, you probably would still be a champion right
It's
now.
karma. It's when you look at what happened to Lawrence Coley, that's karma, bro.
Same
Because
as
hey, hey,
Teofimo.
Jules. Jules, let's be honest. Maybe he would have fought Jai, bro, and that would have not ended
yeah,
really.
Jai would have killed him, bro. Would have killed him.
Maybe,
well,
maybe.
the reason why Sky Sports is so attractive to fighters is because we have the Sky Sports News channel. Obviously, I'm sure you guys have the ESPN Sports News channel, a 24/7 rolling news channel on terrestrial TV, broadcasting to an average viewership of, I don't know, probably 2-3 million. It is constant. I remember as a youngster, we had Sky Sports, and I would just watch Sky Sports News all fucking day, man.
I
It was
hear
so
you, bro.
addictive.
But his first fight, this is the thing. Lawrence and Joshua Buatsi tried to make it seem like, oh, people not seeing us because we're fighting on the zone. Yo, dog, most of y'all fights was actually on Sky. Lawrence, you only fought on the zone what, once, twice? Joshua, I think, only fought on the zone what, once, twice? The Craig Richards fight, and I think that was it. So you can't blame people not watching you on the zone when you weren't on the zone very long. And when they did put y'all back on Sky, right? They put y'all back. You went back to Sky, Lawrence. The David Light fight was terrible. Nobody watched that shit. People was leaving. They was
People were
sending
leaving. They were
people
leaving.
in the shit. There were people that were there sending me videos to use for the relay to show me that, yo, people are leaving. They
It was
literally
arguably the worst fight of the year.
Oh my god, that fight
It
was.
was so bad.
Hey, Julius,
good.
pick a number 1 through 10. So, and that's how much I'll bet on Boo Boo, and I'll
No,
post a
that's
betting
that
slip.
dude. Like, yo, you know what? I hate dudes like that because it's like, yo, be childish by yourself, bro. Why do you
Why
want
you
to
gotta
waste?
lie? And
Yeah, like be childish by yourself, bro. Like motherfuckers, look, the shit that bothers me really is I don't even talk to y'all motherfuckers, man. I don't talk to I don't talk to that clown ass motherfucker. I don't talk to you, fam. Be childish by yourself. You don't
bro,
want
he
to do
deserved
that.
that, man. He deserved that call out. He was the one tagging you, tagging me, and
That's what I'm
Lamara. I
saying.
told
Like,
him put some money up, and he said he would do it. But hey, bro, he went missing after that, bro. After Saturday, I'm just like,
nah,
man,
and remember, Polo, I didn't want to bet a lot. I only wanted to bet a light 100. And I only wanted to bet a light 100 because, well, you the one that's attacking me for saying David's going to win. You
and bro,
attacking me because I think David's going
even if you
to
agree
win.
to it, it's just gonna show his character that he doesn't have a man of his word. He looks stupid. He still hasn't posted a
Yo,
betting
his
slip.
account
Now
is
he's
dead.
about to
His
delete
account
his
is dead
Twitter.
right now.
Watch.
His account is dead.
No,
He
What
he
you
can't
hasn't
bet.
mean?
responded because he knows he owes people money and he has a
No,
betting slip
no, no.
that he has
Like,
to pay.
like if you look at all his accounts before, like he was active, he was retweeting, he was liking stuff. If you go to his account after the fight, it's completely dead. No
Yeah,
activity,
like
no
the dude
none.
is I just don't like clown shit. Like, yo, I'm 40 going on 41, bro. If you want to be a clown and do shit for reactions, do that shit by yourself. Like literally he was tagging me to shit. saying, I'm like, yo, what's the matter with this dude, bro? But that's the other shit that like I understand why some people want anonymity online, but then you have people like that it's like, yeah, of course you got a picture of Max B and you say a bunch of fucking stupid shit and you just on here ass, but it's like, yo, be retarded by yourself, bro. Stop bothering me, bro.
For real.
Fucking clown, man. Like, get the fuck out my face,
They
man.
can't, bro. Eventually, their own farts stop entertaining them.
For real, right? Shit
Nah,
is
but you know,
childish.
honestly, bro, let's get that. Let's get that Benavidez fight in May, May or September. I'm
Oh,
happy.
that's when I want this shit. I
Nah,
want this
I
shit.
need this shit over with.
If it's up to me, it would be in May, bro. Like I don't even
But
want to wait. I
these
want
these,
that
pe-
shit now.
these people are so stupid. Honestly, now that he beat Plant and Benavidez and Boo Boo, now I feel that David deserves a fight. I didn't feel
No,
like he deserved it before, and now when Canelo beats him, they have to give him credit. They have to.
yeah, like I'm not the weird shit is that Benavidez fans want to make it like Canelo, like the Canelo fans are against the fight, bro. I've never been against the fucking fight. Y'all just trying to make him seem special. No, he's not fucking special to me, bro.
Yo, yeah,
Not
yeah, yeah. We
special.
never been against the fight, Joe. We just said let Canelo handle what he's because you know what the original plan was. I think he was trying to go undisputed at 175. You know, it didn't work out. I mean, not saying he can't, but it's just that's what his plan
Yeah,
was.
but the shit
But
is
they
that
act
you
like he's
don't
scared. Like,
you
dude,
don't you live in a world where you tell yourself that Benavidez is somehow better than Bivol, and it's like, all right, well now I know you don't watch
bro,
boxing.
here's the thing. I wish we
Now I
could
know you don't
probably
watch
do
boxing.
decent, but bro, they just don't pay attention. Let's keep it a buck, bro. It's because he's a PVC fighter, and they
That's
just see
literally
he's
it.
American, and because he is Mexican, but he's American as well. Let's be honest. They just want to see an
He's
American do well in
guacamole.
those divisions from PVC specifically. They don't care if it's top rank, if it's just I don't know what this love for PVC is. That's what it is, bro. And like, bro, people's all wrong for that dude. He has feet like.
Bro, it's because Al Heyman is their civil rights leader.
Oh, bro,
No,
I
pero
hear.
de verdad, eso no es lo que es la fascinación que ellos tienen con fucking Al Heyman. Like, bro, what do you think
It's fucking weird, bro. This
that
guy tried to tell me
yo,
that.
in their mind, Al Heyman is Harriet Tubman.
Bro, bro,
They
Bro,
threw
that's
him in the
their
same lens,
MLK,
bro.
bro.
Google it, bro. This guy stole money
That's their
from
Al Heyman
Beyonce,
way.
bro.
I mean, that's their fucking
This
MLK.
guy, Al
Yo,
Heyman
Jules,
stole
and then
way.
earlier today, bro, someone said he beats everyone 168, 200. Someone put like the names. I said,
Oh
bro,
yeah,
you
that's
really
that
would bet
retard
your
Brady,
house
bro.
if
That's that
Zurdo if
No,
retard.
he
but
goes up
that's
to
the
cruiserweight
shit.
and fights
No, but
Zurdo?
if you ask them, if some of these fights get made and you literally ask these fucking clowns, I put your money up. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna do the same shit this clown ass motherfucker
Bro,
did.
Jai Overtaiba would beat the shit out of
Like, bro, I
Benavidez.
don't have a doubt him. Yo, I wouldn't even pick
Okay,
Ja to beat him.
He
Forget
ain't making
Ja.
it.
The French guy, Arsene Goulamarian, would whoop his. Like, bro, like
okay,
you
That
wait.
think
nigga ain't making it past 175,
Now,
like
bro.
you
but
fucking like that's
seriously,
easy.
talking about Al Heyman, I understand people. I understand that a guy doesn't want to be public. If you're in some kind of business, if you are a millionaire, maybe you don't want to be in public. You don't want to be make interviews, whatever. But dude, that doesn't bother you. Really, it's like supposed to be this mastermind, this maker of champions and celebrities. Dude, fucking Elon Musk is on interviews on Joe Rogan, and this guy can show his face. That's isn't that a fucking red flag if I ever
Shit is
see
you
one?
can't talk to you can't talk to these dudes about boxing because they turn everything into
It's
some
not about
tribal
boxing.
shit.
It's not
They
about
turn
boxing for
everything
them,
of
bro.
into if everything is gonna be turned into some tribal shit, well then no, we don't get to talk about boxing. We don't get to talk about how fucking weird it is that this dude is basically a promoter but a recluse. Like, fam, you a weirdo. Elon Musk gets in front of his company. Jeff Bezos gets in front of his fucking company. Every promoter in boxing except you gets in front of their company. The real reason that you hiding is because you're a thief and a fucking weirdo. It's just very simple. Like, yeah, you just a weirdo, bro. Because that's not how the fuck you gonna be. Who's typing?
I don't know.
Yeah, some weird shit like, bro, Don King, Bob Arum, Oscar De La Hoya, Frank Warren, Eddie Hearn, Ben Shalom. It's normal for the promoter to get in front of the product to sell the product. That's how it goes.
He's
You
not a
don't
Yeah.
promoter. He's an advisor, and
know what he is. No,
nobody
what he is a
questions that
thief.
though.
What he
No, no, no,
is a
no. But
because if
dude,
you tell these dudes, do you understand that it's a conflict of interest for someone to play both manager, promoter, and advisor? Do you understand? They don't. I'm telling you, yo, y'all $5 not even five. Y'all $2 motherfuckers don't know what a quote unquote conflict of interest is. That's why a guy like Al, he'll look like what he is to us, a con man, but to you, you think he's the fairy Harriet Tubman fairy. Like
bro,
you think he's the
Well, I tried looking up and I tried to find just one interview with Al Heyman. Couldn't find it. The closest thing I got was the boxing voice where
That's
he was
what I'm
filming him in
talking
the background,
about.
and that was the closest thing I could find.
the
I'm
last
not
fight he
sure
was
if there
at.
are any, if there are some interviews out there, but I don't even know what the geezer sounds like, let alone his mannerisms and the way
The
he
last
because
one he was
he's a
talks
at
and
was
thief,
speaks.
bro. Like they think that if I'm gonna come out with it. They think that if somebody says something bad about him, it's just because he's a black dude. No, Don King was 10 times the promoter he is, and
bro,
he's 10 times the promoter he is.
bro,
So no,
he
it
stole
has
money from.
nothing to do. Let me finish, fam. It has nothing to do with tribalism and race pop. No, it's not about that. It's that the dude is a thief. Like, yeah, the dude is legitimately a thief. Like, the reason he's hiding is because you can't hold him accountable for nothing when he's never around to ask questions. You can't ask him about, how did you blow $500 million in 3 years? You can't ask him because he's never around.
Hey, that's so funny. That's just triggered a memory. As to why I started watching your channel. I think one of the first videos I saw was you going in on the whole PVC thing and just ripping Al Heyman and giving it, and that made me look at it in an entirely different way.
Yeah,
And that was
because
really interesting, man, because
most people
if I
don't
can remember
listen,
correctly,
let me
you were
tell you,
saying that, yeah.
most people don't realize you cannot have the manager and the advisor playing the same role as the promoter because that gives you too much power over the fighter. The manager is supposed to act in the fighter's best interest against the promoter. Against. You cannot have an advisor giving you advice when the advice that he gives you is going to benefit him, not you.
He he's literally getting around the Ali Act, and nobody asked any questions. None of Al
Because
Heyman's
these
fans.
dudes is stupid. And I don't say it to be fucked up. I'm dead ass. And like, y'all dudes is legit fucking dumb, bro. Like, yeah,
Well,
y'all dudes.
if I can remember correctly, in that video that you did, you were calling out a couple of journos that they almost refused to call out all the historical bullshit that Al Heyman has done over the years.
Yeah, if you think about what he did to Adam Kovnowski, which I often bring up, that's insane, bro. You costed that dude a multi-million-dollar payday so he could fight Chris Arreola on FS1? Are
Yeah, I mean
you
that
serious?
was life changing
Bro,
money for him too,
and
man.
that
That's
was shit. And
bad.
that shit was like less than 200K. It has to
Like
be less
that's
than 200.
like that. Like
Hey,
yeah,
that's wild.
AJ would have knocked him out. We know that, but it's like dog. At least he had just had a kid, and that would have been for some M's.
And
Y'all
then
really had this man. Y'all no, he's not available. He got to fight on FS1. And at the time, they didn't want to say who we would be fighting because if you tell the world, I can pull up the article where they didn't say who he would be fighting because you can't tell people, yeah, I'm going to turn down Anthony Joshua and a shot at 3 alphabet titles and a multi-million-dollar payday to fight Chris Arreola. Bro, like, and if I say, yeah, Al Heyman is bad, dog. Like, yeah, that dude is fucked up, like on some real shit. They gonna think, no, you just hating, B. Like, all right, you dumb fuck. All right, you dumb fuck. Believe whatever you like, yo. Now, whoever's typing a book report needs to mute their mic.
Oh, that's me. No, I'm googling stuff. Sorry,
Yeah, that
lads.
shit is crazy, yo. This shit is nuts. It's like, dog, like, it's the stuff that's happening. They think that Bob Arum is the bad guy. Oh, Bob Arum was mean to Rigondeaux. Let me tell you something. The fighters that froze out Rigondeaux, they were Al Heyman fighters. They were with Al Heyman at the time. Carl Frampton was with Al Heyman at that time. Leo Santa Cruz was with Al Heyman at that time. So if anybody froze Rigo out, it was Heyman.
Well, PBC do have a really respectable roster of fighters.
No, they
Has there
don't.
been any
No, they
leaks,
don't.
any updates of where they're gonna go, what's happening behind the scenes?
They're going to
Has there been
Amazon, bro.
anything?
I said that. They're going to Amazon.
Oh yeah, oh right. So the whole PBC product is now, is that official or?
It's not announced, but that's where they're going. Just keep your ear to the
Yeah.
street. That's where they're going. They're going to go to Amazon. It starts next year. Their catalog of fights is already being moved. It's not available yet for on demand. But if you Google Amazon PBC Premier Boxing Champions, their catalog of fights is already being funneled over to Amazon.
Wow. Wait, do you know what? That is quite exciting though. I mean,
Not really.
No, it's not, bro. Like,
do you
it
not
doesn't
reckon?
solve the divide.
Well-
The divide is still there.
The big question is this though: is how long is that deal really going to last when they start
That's a
losing
good
money?
question.
When they
That's a
start-
good question.
Bro,
When
I
they
give 'em-
start
I give 'em
losing
like a
money,
solid
man.
2 years, bro.
Because they're going
Well,
to go
it's
right
got-
back into
it's got-
doing what they were doing, and they're going to start losing money. And then is Amazon really going to be like, oh, they're losing money, let's stay with them? I just
No,
don't
I
Give 'em
mean,
like a solid,
honestly,
like,
that's
maybe
the
2 to
best
3 years,
question.
bro.
What is the duration of the deal? Because when Showtime renewed with them, it basically turned out to be a 5-year deal. When they jumped into bed with Fox, it was really supposed to be a 3-year deal, but it lasted longer than 3 years. It lasted 4. So that's the next question. If they're going to be in bed with Amazon moving forward, the question is for how long?
Yeah.
Year,
Bro,
2
bro,
years?
most of
Especially
their
if they start
stable only
pulling their
got like 5
shenanigans.
more years tops, anyways.
If they start pulling their shenanigans, I don't see them lasting long.
Well,
You know?
hold on, because what we're not
Oh,
addressing
sorry.
is the fact that most of PBC stable only has about 5 years max, anyways. They're not signing new competition. They're not new
Uh-oh.
talent.
Yeah,
Lady
they're not
Chance in
signing
the
them
chat
fighters.
taking shots at the English guy on the panel.
Oh shit! What guy? Let me see.
Lady Chance
I
said,
don't see her. Where?
right here says Lady Chance. She
That's
says
not
Oh,
nice,
Lady Shan.
man.
the
Yeah,
bit
I
on
got
the
really
bit
drunk
on
on
the
that panel and I
panel.
started going in on a fight with
She
Michael
calls you a
Mickelson.
Gronk. She says the only Michael McKinnison fanboy I had to treasure a meeting. Fast forward this guy with his major disrespect.
I'm about to send her. I'm about to
Oh,
send
yeah,
her.
if I was, I got
I
drunk once.
sent her
You
the
know?
link so she could
Anyway.
jump on and start cursing and shit.
What's
Uh-oh.
wrong with getting high on the
Here
channel?
we
I've
go.
been getting high on this
We like
channel
the
all night.
violence.
Here
we in
we
trouble
go.
now.
Bro, I've
No,
been
but
getting
like,
high on this channel all night.
no,
What's
but-
wrong with that?
yeah.
Where the butt at?
I just mute myself. What the fuck?
Nah, but on some real shit, like that's the most pertinent question that everybody's jumping for joy already, but none of us, even I don't know how long that deal is gonna last. I don't think,
Bro,
it's a
I'm telling you,
long-term deal,
I'm
right?
telling you, it's gonna be like 2 or 3 years max.
Tiene
but
que
but,
ser,
but
tiene
I,
que
I
ser.
want to ask you though, how is this a good thing exactly? Because
not.
It's not.
because
It's not.
it's null and void.
No,
You left
it's
one.
a good
You
thing.
left
It's a
one
good thing for the
platform.
PBC fanboys because now they could be like, "Oh, look, y'all thought we was
They're on
going."
Amazon, and that's great. But it's like you left
Yeah,
one
but
platform
yeah,
to
but
do the exact
Amazon
same.
to
Hi guys, hi Jules.
Hey, Lady
How-
Chan, I
Lady
want you to
Chan.
right now. I want you to. I'm gonna go
I'm-
smoke a cigarette. You guys fight it out. It's great for TV.
No, fine.
Go ahead.
Oh, boy.
no.
Bro,
Well,
put
yeah,
her
it's
on
all
the
good.
screen,
Oh
bro.
no, fight. No. This guy's. I have to use my friend's Australian slang word for he's a gronk. He's banned from my channel. He's hidden, because he comes with his multiple disrespect. Because he always gets high. I don't know what drugs he takes, but all the time when he come on my show, he'd turn it all the way left because he's either sniffing coke, taking crack, or hitting some kind of pipe. So we used to have
Oh
to.
man.
We used to
Damn.
tolerate it. We used to tolerate it.
Lady Chan, Lady
God,
Chan, do you want
blimey,
to?
Shan. Wait, do you know what? That's news to me.
We need to
I've never
tolerate
done
it.
crack in my life.
And be quiet. We used to tolerate it week
Let me
in,
go get
week
my
out, and
popcorn.
Then he would get drunk and just
Give it a
fuck
popcorn.
up my whole show. So then he would stay in the chat, and then he decided to be rude in the chat, and then I took him out of the chat. Then I allowed him to be able to come back weeks later. He was still rude, so he's forever hidden. He's a Gronk. He's a Michael McKinson fanboy, and it's disgraceful. I can't.
Lady Chan, I have a question.
I mean, Michael
Out!
McKinson's not the worst guy to be a fan of, I
Well,
guess.
Miss Chan,
Out!
Miss Chan, I have a question. What's a Gronk?
Oh, I borrowed it from my Australian mate. Idiot.
Well, no,
Corny.
it's not a
man,
grog, then,
Lady
is it? It's a
Chan.
bogan. You're talking about a bogan, which is an idiot.
No, I'm not. No, you can't address me. You've been banned.
Lady Chan's coming with the smoke,
You
man.
can't address me.
Anywhere I am on YouTube.
Well, no,
You
look.
can't address me.
Yeah.
No, look, she was right. I got drunk a few times and I went on a bit of a mad one.
Fucked up my
But
show.
I apologise, and that was the end of it.
No. So what you think you can do? You think you come on my friend's show now, and I can see that you show him, which you should, the utmost respect, and you wouldn't disrespect on my friend's show right now, being drunk and high and all that. But my show, you was coming months and months and months and a year. Yeah.
It's getting personal, y'all. It's getting personal.
Damn, she airing your shit out.
Well, no, that's fine.
Chan, he's behaving here.
Yeah, nobody try and referee me here because it's personal, because that's what he came on my channel and did this personal stuff and disrupted my shows. So I can call it out. I heard his voice. I couldn't even see because remember, Jules has got the screensaver up. I heard his Gronk voice and I knew straight away it was Pimp My Snipe.
Yo, Gronk, tell her you're sorry, bro. Tell her you're sorry and you love her.
Yeah, you
Well, thank you, Lady Shan, for that. That was a lovely input from you. Thank you.
Tell her you're sorry and you love her, bro.
Anyway, guys, what are we talking about? What's the topic?
No,
We were talking about the
I'm not gonna lie,
Amazon
this is
deal
the
with
topic.
Al Heyman and how long it might last, especially if they start losing money.
Hey, Lady Chan, what did you
topic?
Chan, what did you think about David's win against Andre?
Oh, I thought it was. I thought he was going to stop Andrade probably late rounds, 10 to 12, maybe 11. I was shocked at that he stopped him that quick. But I knew Andrade's legs wasn't there. They haven't been there for about 3 years. I've noticed.
Yeah, they haven't.
Yeah, so I knew he was going to get walked down. I just didn't know it was going to be that quick. But I knew he was going to lose.
I'm not gonna lie, David surprised me. He looked a lot better than I thought he would. He surprised me.
Yeah, he was putting good combinations.
Good punch placement.
Good
combination. The defensive deficiencies are still there. So, but
yeah, I think he relies on his chin. The only thing is he's a bit slow. He's a bit.
Who? What? Andre?
No,
his legs or his punches.
Just his punches. Just how his hands is not. Because at first with Andrade, if you notice, he come in with like kind of single shots, like one here, 1, 2 here. But once he got probably like to round 4. I see him with the nice uppercuts catching Andrade and that. But I just feel that he's a bit slow. But other than that, that was a good performance.
Am I the only one that still gutted that the Andre and Billy J Saunders fight didn't go ahead?
No, that would have been a terrible.
Yeah, that was ages ago. Stop being a drunk.
It's not even that. It's not even that. It's not even that.
Bro.
One at a time, fellas. It's not even that. That fight would not have been. If you think about how Billy fights and how Andre
stylistically,
that would have been a terrible fight, bro.
That would have been some That would have been some Rigo Casamay. What's his name?
No, not Rigo Casamero. That would have been more like Easter and Bartholomew. It would have been 2 guys looking to get off a counter, not throwing no punches.
Oh, so like Shakur De Los Santos.
Basically, like it would have been one of those.
Just a battle of the Can we talk about that? By the way, too much respect towards Shakur. I don't want to be the fanboy here. I don't want to be a fanboy.
I didn't sell my stock. I didn't sell my stock.
Let's be honest, bro. Let's not call him like boring, because his last couple of fights have been. I'm
gonna say. This is what I'm gonna say.
But
the thing about American fighters, they tend to, for some reason, they like the nervous style of fighting because of Floyd. Because Floyd fight nervous. If your whole thing is long range fighting, and no, it's not limited to American fighters either. Lerone Richards from the UK, he another one. I want to be way out there, you know. Sky Nicholson from Australia, I want to be way out there. That style of fighting, Americans tend to look at that style as the Mayweather style. So they automatically think, oh, he's the next Floyd. It's
not,
like, yo,
bro, but wait. Honestly, bro, it's not that deep. If you actually look at the fight, bro, you could tell he didn't throw his backhand at all. Like we all acknowledge that he didn't throw his backhand. So
Michael,
he was
Bro, I saw it
obviously
like two
hurting,
all
bro.
times,
the shit
maybe.
he talked,
He was
Michael.
Michael.
he was
Here's why
obviously
you
hurting.
here's why you sound like a fanboy. When you sign up to the fight, I don't give a fuck. That's why the NFL has an injury report. Guys play hurt all the time. You're a professional. Suck it the fuck up. Number
yeah,
two,
So
when you fucking talk all that shit and you're a 2-time-a-year fighter, I'm sorry. If it'd be
Yep.
different if you gave me 2 good fights a year and 1 boring. I could live with that. But now you got 7-8 months before you fight, and this is what you give
facts,
us? Fuck out of here.
facts,
bro, that's the
facts.
best he
Bro,
could
When's
do.
his
even
next? When
What
Andre's
is
do you
his?
want him to
bum
One at a
do?
time, fellas. It's 10 people up here. It's what Drew said is true. You only fight 2 times a year. We don't even know when you're gonna fight again, bro. So when you only fight 2 times a year, yeah, there is a burden for it. And you get paid that's the sad part. You get paid $3 million a fight and better. It's girls that'll put on a way better fight than you, dog. A way more fun fight to watch than you. So for the money you getting,
Mm.
right? And the buzz you got, yeah, dog. You need to make that shit
But
really entertaining.
his shoulder was fucked up. What do you want him to do, bro?
I'm
That's a
What do
saying,
you
lie.
want him
Michael,
bro.
to do?
Michael, come
I
on. How
think
many
That's a
Michael,
lie.
but
Michael,
wait.
Michael,
Y'all
how many
ignoring.
guys? No, hold on. How many fighters on the walkout bouts, undercard fights, fighting hurt, bro? Come on.
The
Nah, bro.
shit
Hey,
is the
hey,
Michael,
shit
hold
is
on.
that
Michael,
the shit
even
is that you
Andre,
saying. Look, the shit is that you saying the shit about his shoulder, but you still cost what you cost. It's not like
No,
you get the
Nah,
you still
Yeah.
cost. It still costs $3 million to get you out there, bro. It
Mhm.
still costs that. So
okay.
for the
nah,
people
bro.
that put up the
Cause
money, for the
Loma had an
hold on.
actual.
For the people that put up the money to get you out there, yeah, that shit don't matter. Like, yo, this dude cost us $3 million, and all the people that bought a ticket to our show is now mad at us because of him. That's the reality of it. They're like, yo, we gotta pay an arm and a leg whenever he fight. And
Mhm.
now all these people that paid money to see our show, and all of the people at home that's watching, they mad at us over
No,
him
I
but the
heard
thing is,
people,
bro.
Jules. I heard people was getting up like halfway up.
and leaving
Right.
and
No, yeah,
leaving.
but see, look,
there's a
when
lot
you
of
say that, when you say Shakur had an injured shoulder, when is he gonna have surgery? Because Loma had an injured shoulder, and he still
Oh,
put up a
well,
fight
I
against
mean, different
Theo.
injuries, bro. Different injuries, bro.
Nah, fuck all that,
Nah,
bro. If
when
you're
he
gonna use
fought
it as an
Bro,
excuse,
Pedraza, when he
bro.
fought Pedraza, his shoulder was fucked up, but it wasn't boring.
look.
Yeah.
It
Even
wasn't
Andre's
boring.
bum
yeah,
ass came
bro.
to
Enough
fight,
with
bro.
Hey,
Django
bro.
Even
went straight to
Andre,
the hospital and
I,
got his
guys.
surgery.
Even Andre's bum ass came to fight,
well,
and yeah, he got stopped.
but the
Yeah, he
thing
might have
is that
quit, but he did come to fight.
but the thing
And
is now everyone's saying every single Shakur fight is boring. His
No, I'm
last
not
three
gonna
fights have
say
been
every
good. His
fight is
last three fights
boring.
have been good, bro.
I don't think every fight that he has is boring, but the shit is that in the real world, that shit, a lot of shit that we talk about in the real world don't matter because you cost $3 million just to get you out there. That's what it costs. That's the minimum that they have to honor. And for $3 million, this is what we getting. This is what we getting. This bullshit. Nah, dog. Something
Nah,
you
bro.
better.
Hey,
The
hey,
Well,
only,
just read
Bro.
that
what's
just read the
Shakur's
Hey,
next
next
his
fight?
super
next
chat, bro.
fight, bro. I'm gonna call it right now,
Um,
and I'll take the heat if it's not true. But his next fight, he's gonna come out and fuck up whoever
he
it is.
better.
He's
He
gonna
Oh
make a
well,
better.
statement.
Well,
ain't
he
his
has
Fucking
contract?
to.
better.
Ain't his contract nearly up with Top Rank? They ain't gonna
It's
Yup.
re-sign.
up now. It's up now.
Yup.
They won't re-sign him. Too
Bro, he better
expensive.
get another knockout, bro.
Yeah,
He has a belt now, so that's the only thing of value that he has for real.
you'll see him
sh-
over at Eddie's. Trust me.
Let me
You'll
see.
see him
I,
over.
I, I
Let
want
me see. Shout out to Jack.
over
This
where?
isn't the first time Shakur laid an egg. It's not actually. He did it with Nicotina.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
I know.
I want to say something about the Andrade fight. I have to give credit to David Benavidez because no, it wasn't like Andrade came to fight. Andrade was ready to make this a fucking clinch fest and
Yes.
running around the ring for 12 rounds. He was ready to do that. I have to give credit to David Benavidez because he changed something from the
He
Caleb
did.
Plant fight.
He did.
He didn't let Andrade to do that shit. That's
Body
why
sh- was the body
it,
shots that he
it was a
changed.
body shot in at the fact that he didn't let Andrade clinch.
Mm-hmm.
He changed that, and I give him credit for that. But Andrade came to fight? No, I don't believe so. And he quit.
And he quit. He did quit.
Oh, whoa. I don't know if he was getting fucked up, bro. We can't say
Bro,
quit,
he
bro.
fucking.
He
See,
quit.
this is
He
the
was
shit.
getting fucked up. Bro.
See, this is the shit. This is the pity
Stop it.
party shit that I'm
No,
talking about.
no. I'm not.
Bro,
I'm not
no,
doing
it
that. I'm
is.
not doing
It
that.
is. It's the pity party shit because it's no,
Billy
dog.
Joe Saunders,
You went to
he
your
quit.
corner. You literally went to your corner. Now, I'm not telling you how to live your life. I'm not telling you what to do with your career. I ain't even saying nothing outside of, yeah, you quit. Why? You literally went back to your corner and told them to stop it. You quit.
You did. That's shocking.
Not complicated. It's not complicated. And when you see that there are people that, like Inui, for example, that dude fought with a fractured orbital bone. That's how he fought, with a fractured orbital bone. He fought. Kell Brook, he was gonna keep fighting Gennady until he was pudding. It took for the corner to stop it. Like, yo, nah, son, this dude is getting fucked up. You made that decision.
Bro, Andrade just couldn't keep it hard and long, bro.
And long, bro.
Here we go.
Mike, we didn't keep it hard and long, Mike.
Wait, do you guys have Benavidez's favorite over Canelo?
Benavidez kept beating him down?
And he was just,
he was pounding him, bro. He just kept pounding him,
right? That's why he couldn't keep it up.
And Andre just couldn't keep it up, bro.
And I don't know if it's gonna happen. I didn't watch Jamal's fight, but I will say, if Canelo fights Jamal within the next year,
fight Jamal, bro. Like, I don't know why people like, bro. Common sense, bro. Do you like? They cannot sell. This is like the Berlanga shit that they were saying, and I was telling people, Canelo is not fucking fighting Berlanga, dog. Like, are you serious? Not gonna fucking fight Berlanga, and no. He's not gonna fucking fight Jamal. You can't sell that fight, bro. You literally can't sell it. They're not dumb. They'll put Jamal in there with either Caleb or Demetrius. They're not gonna put him in there with Canelo, bro. Like,
no, they're
not gonna happen.
Hey, we are getting. We're getting. I can't tell you who I saw, but I put it in Jules' DM. We're getting Isaac versus Tank because this PBC employee said that's the fight Tank want. He want that get back. I shit you not.
Now, Drew. I just want to tell you. I just want to ask. Didn't I say that's what the fuck he was gonna do?
Yeah, we've been saying that. Like you said that. We know that's the play, Jules. And that employee asked me. That employee asked me, y'all Mexicans don't fuck with him. I'm like, bro, how long you been in boxing? You know who we fuck with, and he ain't it.
Yeah, Jules said that. Jules said he's gonna rematch
Isaac Cruz. And look, I'll tell you what it'll do. It'll do between 2 and 3. It will do better than the first Isaac Cruz fight because now people know him a little better. Marquez, he bigged him up. He said, yeah, he's gonna be una estrella. So it'll do better than the first one, but no, it's not gonna come nowhere near them Ryan Garcia. It's not. Forget that shit. It's not gonna do $500,000. It's not gonna do $1 million. It'll do between 200,000 and 300,000.
That's it. For real.
Like, and that's what's gonna
being generous in my opinion.
Exactly, Chan. Like 300 and 300,000 is really being generous. But I'm saying that I'll say between. I'll say 2 and 3 because of the platform. If Amazon, if there is, and this is just me giving them the benefit of the doubt. If there is an advantage to being on Amazon, it's that it has over 200 million subscribers. If they are gonna help you market the pay-per-views, then maybe you can hit 300,000. Right. Maybe, and I say maybe. I don't.
But the first one did like 40, 50,000 though. That's like,
Jules, but that deal that they're gonna have with Amazon, I mean, are they gonna structure it to where they're actually gonna be responsible with the money?
No.
Or are they just gonna start throwing money again all over the fucking place?
Unless they see, this is the problem. If Amazon is gonna have a middleman in between Amazon, the platform, and PBC, the content creator, unless there's going to be a middleman that oversees this stuff, no, it's going to be the same story. It's literally going to be the same shit.
With a stimulus check.
Really though, like with a tax return. He like a dude with a tax return.
But fellas, that's under the. You're assuming.
PBC
But
is
you're
going
a,
to on Prime then.
They're going to
yeah,
Amazon. They're going to
I've been
Amazon.
out the loop.
no. But that's assuming they're not gonna get no UFC type budget.
No, but they are going to get a
They're
budget.
gonna
Well,
make
look,
like between 20 and 60 million.
Yeah, they get a small one. Maybe
yeah,
about
exactly. Like it's not, and that's what I said at the top of the show, Drew. That I don't know about them getting 80 and 90 like Top Rank is from ESPN, but that what I was told earlier today by somebody in the loop is that they are going to get a little something something to do shows. They're going to get a little something
Yeah.
something. So
And like I tweeted, Jules, it's not going to be this rollout like Amazon did for NFL on Thursday. They're not going to put that much money behind it.
Because there's no reason to put that much
No.
money. There's no reason to put that much money on that. None.
I would imagine
Hey,
that
lads,
Amazon,
the
I would
way
imagine
viewership's
Amazon
moving
right
there.
now is in the show me phase. Like they're telling them, hey, you got to show us something.
Yeah, because this first year, the first year that they have is going to be like, and like I said, I just don't think Al is as smart as they say he is because, okay, if you're smart, you manage to buy yourself some time. So what you do with this year that you've been given, right? This first year that you have is you need to make the best fights possible to deliver the best metrics possible so that the following year, they're like, yo, that PBC shit, people were watching that shit. That's how you got to play it. If you want a bigger budget, you want more money to play, more priority. That's how you got to do it. But this dude treats everything like it's a fire sale. Like literally, like, yeah, you treat everything like it's a heist instead of a long term.
And you know it was crazy. You know it was crazy. Like I was talking to old boy. He was cool, but it just like he really thought Spence was gonna run through Crawford. Like
those are not
I showed
boxing
him
people, bro.
They're not like, and I showed him pictures of like, bro, I was in Japan, like, I don't know, Inui ran through him, bro. Like that's pound for pound. I'm like, none of you guys on your roster on PBC,
Bro,
you have no pound for pound fighters.
Bro, listen, them dudes is not the Watsons are not boxing people. Al Heyman is not a boxing. That whole staff is
Bro,
not
the only
boxing.
person who I thought was pound for pound was Jamel, and he ain't do shit.
Yeah, like those dudes is not box. Yeah, what y'all resemble more than anything are music executives, not boxing people.
Yeah,
y'all resemble music executives.
That was the business that Al was in before, allegedly.
Yeah, because I mentioned the best pay-per-view this year for my money is the motherfucking Day of Reckoning. I told him y'all ain't got nothing like that at all.
And but the other shit is that to me it's a common sense argument, Brody. That Day of Reckoning pay-per-view, that's not just some boxing shit. That is an event, all right? That is backed by Saudi Arabian royalty. You not fucking with nothing you got going on is fucking with nothing you have going. You don't have no global nothing, bro. You lucky Canelo even knows who the fuck y'all are. And where is he right now, Drew? Where is he?
Oh, he's over there in Dubai. You know what? I thought about this, Jewel. The reason why Floyd don't go to those events, those two they've had now, because he won't be the center of attention.
Because he'll feel small.
Canelo's in Dubai.
No, you put Floyd over there. Floyd, Mike Tyson's there, Durant, all those legends there, and I'm sure they invited Floyd. I know they did.
Bro, if David Benavidez wasn't a fucking idiot,
Floyd being at that event, people would flock to Floyd as well.
No, Lady Chan. Lady Chan, he's not gonna be the main draw at that thing. That's what I'm saying.
All right, one at a time, fellas. Now, Chan, the reason I don't know if people will go to him, I remember when he was standing next to AJ. I remember when he was standing next to AJ, the people was literally going to AJ. They was literally making a beeline.
To be fair, to be fair, the majority of those people that was bypassing Floyd and that it was women. It was women. So them women are not really
saying
okay, Lady Chan.
Hang on, guys.
The hot hose is not gonna go up to Floyd 5'6" ass. The hot hose?
Wait, are the hot hose in hijabs gonna go up to Floyd? Like this is what I mean, Lady Chan. This is what I mean.
Cashmere, yo, listen. In Saudi Arabia, there's a surgical procedure to make your pubic. Bro. In Saudi Arabia, there's a surgical procedure to make your pubic hairs made out of cashmere, and the cashmere hose is not
Oh
gonna
my
come up
God.
What
to.
the fuck?
No,
Get
but
out of here.
listen. What I'm saying is,
Bro,
Yo,
you're
Floyd
in
has
Saudi.
made
You're over
mistakes,
there.
bro.
It's an
So
event. You're in Saudi Arabia. Mike
Yeah.
Tyson's standing there and Floyd's standing there.
what
Chan,
I'm
they're
saying,
gonna go
like
to
that's
Mike
another
Tyson
thing.
first.
Like,
Come
Why?
like
They're
on.
gonna
that's
go
what
to
I'm saying. Like,
both.
if you
They're gonna
got
go
the
to both.
boxing people, the boxing
The
people, like
boxing.
you got Roberto Duran, you got
Yeah.
Sugar Ray Leonard,
Mm-hmm.
Brody. I'm a long time boxing fan. If I gotta choose to go to them
I'm going to
between them
Roberto
and
Duran
Floyd,
first.
I'm going to Duran and
Yeah.
Leonard, bro. Like that's not
Yeah.
even.
It's not to say though in that event that a lot of people wouldn't still go to Floyd. They would go to Floyd and shake his
Yeah,
hand.
but you know
They
what?
would
No,
go to
yeah, no,
Floyd. They
You know
no,
would
what?
go to
Chan, you're
Floyd.
right.
You
Chan,
know
you're
what
right. I
helps
agree.
us
But what I'm
our
saying
show?
is, hold on, let me cook. Let me cook. Let me cook. What I'm saying is, he won't be able to take over like the Kermel Moten
No,
presser. He won't
no,
be that. He won't
I'm
have that
telling you,
clout.
look, the
no,
type
he
of
wouldn't.
people. Listen, you
No,
got people. You
exactly right.
listen. You got Riddick Bowe. You got Michael Spinks. You got fucking
Frankie
Yeah.
Leonard
Sanchez.
Oh yeah.
Duran. I'm like, I can't see like
Who the
true
fuck
blue.
said Frankie
Oh,
Sanchez?
exactly. Like I'm like, fam, like you got people there that, yeah, yo, these is literally the Rushmore, the Mount Rushmore guys.
Mm.
I'm not gonna go to Floyd so he could talk about girl collection and and I'll be like, man, I
Bro,
don't want to hear that
Floyd
shit.
like the janitor
I
at
got
fucking
all my
Mount Rushmore.
faculties. I make
Got all my
300 million a month.
faculties.
I'm
I'm
going
like,
to all of them.
I made
nah.
smart investments.
I'm a big
I
Floyd
made
fan.
smart investments, Jules.
I'm going to all of them. I recognise all the greats. I'm going to Floyd. I'm going to Duran. I'm going to Bow.
I
I'm going
can't
to this.
see. I could not see
I'm
what
going
I
to.
would go up to Floyd for. Like I'm not really the type of person that would take pictures. Like it doesn't feel right. But I could wholeheartedly say that if I seen Duran, yeah, I need a picture, bro. That's fucking Duran,
Oh
Jules.
yeah, with
bro.
fucking
That's
Roberto
fucking
No, yeah.
Duran,
Duran,
nigga. Hell
bro.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
because
Like you know what
in
this
the
is,
fellas,
bro?
in the last 5 years, I've only taken a picture with one fighter, and that was Usyk, and I've been
Oh,
around them all already.
Yo, honest to God, that's another thing. I'll say this, and Chan, this is going to sound crazy.
mhm.
If I want a photo with an athlete, yeah, I would sooner get a photo with AJ than Floyd. I'm like, nah, I
Facts.
don't really need a
Yeah.
photo with
I'm the same.
Floyd. Like,
Because
Honestly,
you gonna whisper in AJ's ear where the hoes at.
yeah, I'm like, yo, where these
the
hoes
only
at?
the only
AJ
fighters
shit.
I would take a picture with right now, or I want to take a picture with, is AJ and Inoue. That's it.
Yeah,
Don't you have
like the
fighters
guy,
that you
like
can go
out
to?
of the
And
new,
Crawford
I'm
and
gonna take a
I'm gonna
picture
Crawford
with
put it to you this
AJ.
way. I'm gonna put it to you this way.
and
I would
Crawford.
rather like respect the Devin, respect the Shakur, right? But if it's Crawford and oh no, I gotta get a
I
picture
got
with
it,
Bard,
Crawford, but
yo.
I'm going
I
to take
gotta
a
get a
pic.
picture
But
with Bard. B. That's
I'm
Bard.
gonna give AJ the elbow nudge, and I'll be like, man, tell me the truth. Karma Serene got that water park, don't she?
Yo, listen, man,
yo,
don't get
You
me
bro,
in no
heard me?
trouble talking like that.
You heard me?
Shout out to Rider of the
yo, he's
Storm.
talking
Rider of the
crazy.
Storm said, Floyd don't go because he can't wear his Mary J. Blige boots. And Tank don't go because he
Yeah,
can't
that's
take
wild.
no, but do you know what they would do to Tank if he tried to wear a purse in Saudi Arabia? They will cut his
Yo,
little
they'll
head off,
kill
bro.
him.
They
They'll
Yeah.
will.
hang him.
They
Uh-huh.
will
Yeah,
They
kill
will
him
hang
to
him.
death.
Painted nails and shit.
yeah,
Maricon.
they will infidel the shit out of him over there. Be like, yo, what is this dude out here? They'll infidel the shit out of
Painted
him over
nails.
there. Be
He
like,
will be the
Yeah.
town clown once
Hey,
he gets
saying
there.
like,
Jules, you know why people don't go up to Floyd? People forget he's surrounded by a bunch of goons everywhere he goes. He does that
I'm
shit on
Buses,
purpose.
buses.
no, eso sí, pero también he was never la vaina de Floyd is all right. Well, you were the bad guy when you were in your prime. You played the bad guy, and a lot of people still view you as the bad guy that you played. Like, no, they don't love you like that. Like, they don't. Like, that's not Cap. Whereas
Yeah.
Mike is the guy. Like, bro, Mike can't go
Right.
nowhere, bro. If Mike
He's
goes
coming to
somewhere,
like
everybody
realization.
gonna flock
Every,
over to Mike, bro. Like, you crazy? Like, that's
yeah.
Mike, B.
Yeah,
Mhm.
nah, he's coming to that realization that nobody actually loves him in his retirement.
Ponlo tú. Por toda la bulla y todo lo peo that we hear about Floyd, bro, this is the second time your fighter fought after the main event. Like,
That's what
Bro,
where's the
there was
where
nobody
is your
there, bro.
where is
What?
your pull? Where is your juice? This is the second time that your young unbeaten fighter fought after the show was over. This is how you promote fight. How are you promoting him? Nobody even saw it.
Yeah. Wow.
Both times.
So that wasn't even filming. Once the pay-per-view ended,
No,
it
bro.
didn't
It was
show, right?
exact like they got this thing in boxing called floater fights where the fight does not have a designated slot so it could land anywhere. But my thing is, aren't you supposed to be the great Floyd fucking Mayweather, the god, all the bullshit? And your fighter is fighting after the show is over?
Yo, I didn't even know that till you just said it just now. I didn't even know he
Jules,
fought
and
again.
you know
Hey,
the
and you
funny
know
part was on
they removed that
the
Guerrero Berto out of that shit, right? That shit
Yeah,
couldn't happen. They took
no,
it
it didn't
out.
happen. Berto was in the crowd. He didn't fight. He didn't fight.
Jules, they had that YouTube where they showed the some of the off TV fights, and after the two fights were over, they literally had 45 minutes of dead air. They could have shown Morton then, but they chose to have Breadman Edwards yak for 45 minutes instead.
Bro, it's like and for toda la bulla y todos los peos de que no, que Floyd, que no, que Heyman, yo, ellos no saben lo que ellos están haciendo. En esos 45 minutos, you could have did Kermel's little 6-rounder. It didn't even last 6 rounds. It only lasted 1. But y'all cats don't know what y'all doing over there. That's
Yep.
what I see. Leah,
Yep.
let's promote Kermel by putting him off the air when no one is watching and no one's in. Like, bro, he might as well have not fought.
Boy, yeah, that's major
the next day,
promotion right there, isn't it?
So the next
There's
people can just see some
there.
highlights
The
of
fans
him. 'Cause
win.
that's all I saw of him, just a little
Jules,
highlight.
that's literally boxing's version of if the tree falls in the forest and no one's around, did anybody hear it?
No, yeah,
Right,
and then his last fight, the only thing anybody talked about was fucking Floyd's press conference takeover.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like the worst thing that could happen for a young fighter is he ends up with Floyd. And I didn't forget what Shakur said that most of the guys at the Mayweather gym really aren't that good anyway. Yeah, I could believe that because that's where Rolly came from. So yeah, I could believe that.
No.
Like,
He
suck.
said the only good fighter is Kermel though. Everybody else
Oh
is ass.
yeah. He said Carmel is okay, but the rest of those guys in that gym suck. Them guys is really not that good. I'm like, yeah, I could believe that. Now you want me to be real? I don't know that Carmel is all that good either. It's gonna take some fights, like it takes for any unbeaten fighter. It's gonna take for you to do something before I know you're good. I'm not just gonna think you're good just because Floyd picked you up. So what? He
No,
picked
he's
up
good. He's good.
Broly.
He's good.
Man, that motherfucker
Floyd said
already
he's
rubbed
good,
me
so
the
I'm gonna take his
wrong
word
way
for
when he
it.
had Inouye's name in his mouth.
The things
Bro, he got Inouye's name in his mouth. He has Lee Wood's name. It's like, yo, you clout chasing already. He just signed you.
Yeah, that dude already rubbing people the wrong way.
Like,
Yeah.
man, get out of here, man. He was looking for a Javante Davis
No,
clone. That's all I
that's what I
see.
gotta tell his little hype fan base now. Is I'm like, bro, all right, let me know if by the time he's 30, if he's a 4-time weight champion and going on to be 2-time undisputed. Let me know.
Not to change the topic, but does AJ get the knockout this time?
I think he does.
Yeah, I think you do.
against the
I
lady.
Bro,
think he does.
he
Against
got
Wallen.
killer in his
Against
eyes.
Wallen.
You know, at the last press conference.
No, does he
Shout
get the
out, shout out
knockout?
to Ryder. Wait, shout out to Ryder of the Storm. Carmel should have fought before the main event. Absolute, like and that's a just like Ignacio said, like, yo, y'all have 45 minutes of dead air. You couldn't put a 6-rounder in there, or the event orchestrators, whoever put this together, you didn't have the common sense to put him like
Bro,
you're gonna have him fight
Right,
after the show is over.
and he's stopping these people apparently.
Yo,
Shit is crazy.
Look what Eddie does for Campbell Hatton. He knows that Campbell's trash, but sometimes you'll see Campbell on the main event card. Sometimes.
Bruh.
No,
Okay.
Well,
they
Eddie started saying that his fighters need to step up now
They
in
took
more
him in
50-50
down with
fights.
Campbell Hatton exposure because they realised that all the pressure and he wasn't good enough to be like at first he debuted like as a co-main.
Yeah, he did. He did co-main.
Yeah, they where he fights now. I think he was just on TV just recently, but they said
Bro,
it's
he's so ass, bro. He's ass.
Yeah, he's trash. I knew he was trash.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put this to the chat. Who wins if they fought Nico Walsh versus Campbell Hatton?
I was just about to ask something like that.
Nico Walsh.
I think Nico has better boxing
I
ability.
can tell you who won't
What
win.
the fuck happened to Nico, bro?
I
So
can tell you who won't win. The fans, they won't win on that
The
one.
fans always
I'll
win.
tell you what, bro. Nico and Campbell suck, but at least Nico has a right hand. Like Campbell just, you're not it,
That's
bro.
not his name. I don't know how many times I have to tell you guys that's not his name. His full name, okay, is Muhammad Ali's grandson. Nico Ali Walsh, Muhammad Ali's grandson. You have to
Yo,
say the full thing. You have to say the full thing. Because Mark Kriegel says it,
you
so
gotta
you have
nah. If you're gonna say his full name, you have to say Muhammad Ali's grandson 3 times. That's the way it's written on his birth certificate.
that shit is.
In a mirror, no doubt.
He
You
has
know,
a tattoo on his left ass cheek, bro.
you gotta say it 3 times in a mirror, and he'll appear out of nowhere.
That shit's
That's
his middle
fucking.
name too.
I'm just glad that experiment is over, bro.
No,
So
That's
this
that nigga
Amazon,
says it three
so
times in the
Jules,
No,
mirror
it's
and
not over.
he
They're gonna
starts
try. They're gonna
shadowboxing.
try one more time, Jules. You know.
nah.
They're
They're
this
gonna
not
try.
gonna
Amazon
do that.
Prime deal lasts what, 18 months?
I mean, that's what I was No, that's what I was wondering. Like, what's
Bro,
the
I'm
length of the
telling you,
deal?
2 to
Because
3 years
I
max.
don't think it's a long-term deal. Like,
It's
nah, I
probably
don't see
1
them
year. It's
being with
probably 1
Amazon
year
for
just to
5
try it out.
years.
It's probably 1 year just to try.
Maybe
Yeah.
3 years.
Even 3 seems like too
That's a
much.
lot,
That's a
bro.
commitment. 3
Yeah.
years is a
Nah,
commitment.
Yeah.
Like,
because Amazon do be cutting. They be cutting shows, bro. Like they be
so
canceling
maybe
They have
shows.
it's
no
like
Like
a
problem. They have
2-year
no problem
deal.
cutting
Maybe
it
it's
out,
like a
bro.
2-year deal. You know,
something like that. They
It's a
give
I
one
could.
like
year. It's a
they
one
give
year
like
with an
2
option,
seasons.
Jules.
No, that's
Yeah, maybe.
see,
It's
I
a
could
it's a
see
dick and a
that
booty deal.
Yeah.
1 year with an option to renew. I could see that they're like, we're gonna look at. I could see them structuring it to where it's like, we're gonna look at how you do in this first year, and then based on that, we'll decide if we want another. You
Yeah.
know,
Mm-hmm.
because it's
Yeah.
not like they need that shit. Amazon has everything, bro. They don't
Yeah.
need you,
Exactly.
motherfuckers. They
Yeah.
have
The
everything.
budget they're shelling out for boxing is a penny out of their fucking budget.
Yeah,
It's
but
It's
nothing.
yeah,
Right.
a
but the thing is,
drop in the
how much?
bucket,
Wait, how
exactly.
much do you think they gave him though?
Well, the word around the campfire is this it's not like it's not 90, it's like 50, 60 around there. You
Nah,
could do
that's
a couple of
low,
shows with
bro.
that. You could do a couple of shows with that.
Bro, do you know
Yeah,
what
you
the
gotta
zone
if you
would have
keep
given
you
these?
keep the
Yo,
cost low, bro, you can make money.
the
So
zone would
then,
have given them at least like 100 for the year, bro.
Jules, the all important question: how much of that PBC fat gets trimmed off that roster if it's a $50 to $60 million budget? How many of those
Yo, bro,
overpaid stiffs get cut if they don't want to fight?
immediately what they
Hey.
should do their first card, bro. Just have Subriel unify with Rolly, bro. Just get Rolly out of here.
Oh, come on! You
Ignacio,
want to see a
Bro,
public
hold on,
execution?
wait.
Hell
Ignacio, yo lo
yeah.
que voy a decir es, espera, yo lo que voy a decir es que ellos no saben lo que hacer con lo que tienen, porque tú tienes un
I
puertorriqueño
don't speak
ahí.
Spanish.
Well,
That's true.
let me
Yeah.
talk, bro. You
Mm-hmm.
got a Puerto Rican fighter there that you could easily base him out of New York. He will have a built-in fan base. Y en vez de gastar dinero en eso, lo que ustedes hacen, gastar dinero en Charlo, gastar dinero en fucking
Yeah,
en
just
Rolly Romero.
make your money, make
Ellos
money.
son unos bobos. Like, for real, like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying it to be funny. They really are stupid. Like, yeah, y'all dudes
Yeah,
is really
bro.
dumb over there.
Yeah.
Honestly, bro, when it comes to PBC's roster, the only people they should be putting money up for is really Tank and Subriel. That's their
Well,
best
no,
El
see,
guys.
they'll
mexicanito,
do.
mira, el mexicanito ese que peleó, ¿cómo se llama? Que él peleó
Oh, Elijah Garcia.
ahí,
Nah, he's not it. He's
Yeah.
not it. He's
no,
not
no,
it.
no. It's
Right, Ryan Garcia.
bro, you're not understanding me. You better off spending money on Elijah Garcia than fucking Danny Garcia.
Yeah, that's
Danny
true.
Thank
should
you.
not be
Yeah.
out
That's
here,
true.
fam. Like, nobody care about Danny. What we doing?
Why you
We
hating on
spending
them?
money on Danny Garcia fights
No,
in
that's crazy.
2023?
That's crazy.
Nah, y'all
Danny
dudes
Danny's too
crazy.
busy trying to be a rapper.
Dudes crazy, bro. I'm like,
Yeah.
para
Yep.
mí, ese grupito que ellos tienen, Jesús Ramos, Resendiz, Elijah Garcia, spend some money on Carmel. Get Carmel out there. See if you can get him some momentum. Get him out there and see if you can get him some momentum. You need new blood, bro. You
Yeah.
literally
Yeah,
still
yeah,
making
yeah.
fights for Thurman and Dan. Like, really, fam?
Yo, Jules, they don't want to do what Top Rank has done. If you look at Top Rank has done, they're not trying to do pay-per-views for probably the next few years because they're all invested. Top Rank is fully invested in their young guys right now. The Keyshawn Davises, the Shushu, the Abdullah Mason, they're gonna be building them up for the next couple of years.
Yeah,
You know
but
what
the
I mean?
other shit is that pay-per-view was never supposed to be treated like a requisite of any kind. That pay-per-view is supposed to be organic, that if the right fight at the right time for the right price, then you do it. It's not, yeah, we got to do 5, 6, 7 pay-per-views. No, you don't, you fucking idiot. You don't have fights that people want to see.
Mm.
You supposed to put all that shit on your regular platform so you could drum up metrics. You're not supposed to put that garbage behind a paywall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's crazy.
Even this past Saturday's fight, I'll say it again. Let's just say Showtime wasn't leaving boxing. Let's just say they weren't. That fight on Saturday would have brought the Showtime platform over 1 million viewers. It would have. But when you put it behind a paywall, yeah, I'm not paying that. Most motherfuckers is gonna, yeah, I'm not paying that. Not for that shit. Nah. Now
Yeah.
I bought it, yeah, because I could flip it. Most people ain't flipping it.
Yeah, like here it was $19.99, and that's cheap as fuck. And I was still pissed off after the results. I was like, this wasn't even worth 20 quid.
Well, you guys had to pay pay-per-view, Lady Chan, to watch that?
Yeah, but they only had to pay like $20, man. I mean, it's like
no, but the reason why it's pay per view, it was because it's pay per view. But they put it on Fight TV for us because Al Heyman doesn't give us many cards at all. So we don't get to see them. He either sticks them on pay per view, so like we only get to see the tag on Fight TV, and we'll pay a couple pounds for it. But a lot of Showtime and PBC, when they're all working together, we didn't see a lot of those fights. We didn't see.
No,
in the UK.
So no broadcasters over there really be picking up their fights like
they don't
that?
have listen, long story short, they don't have a broadcast partner in the UK. The Top Rank has Sky Sports. DAZN is their own partner, basically. They they do their own.
Al Heyman refuses to do any more business and show his fights in the UK.
I wonder if Al Heyman, now that he's going to go with Amazon, allegedly, I wonder if he's actually going to try to work with anybody else, or if he's still going to be,
No,
like
it's the same thing. It's the same thing, bro. It's null and void, bro. Nothing's going to change.
Yeah.
And you could tell that, bro. You could tell these guys don't give a fuck about the sport. If you did, you would have just gone with DAZN.
Yeah, that's just a sad thing, man. I mean, if they really wanted boxing to change, they would work together. All of them.
That's because he has a broke person's mentality. Like, I'm being real. Like, that dude, like, I'm going to just say that, like, being real, because when you treat everything like it's a heist, when you don't think of a long-term investment, when you treat everything like you stealing some shit, that's because you got a broke mentality. You keep trying to bilk the fans with pay-per-views. You keep trying to bilk the broadcasters with shitty programming. That's how you do. This is how you do in your business.
Right.
Whereas what you notice with
embezzling like a motherfucker.
What you notice with Top Rank is Top Rank understands that our broadcast partner needs numbers. That's why they gave us money. So it's our job to try at least to bring them numbers to their platform. We have to try. Whereas Al don't give a shit. Like he's just gonna fuck off your money.
Fuck around with their money and move on. That's all he's ever done.
That's all he did. Exactly. Like he did it at Fox. He did it at Showtime. Now he's about to do it at Amazon.
He did it at ITV.
I'm about to do it at Amazon. Like it's the same shit on a different platform.
Same old situation.
Same shit. It's nothing changed.
He's gonna run out of places where he can go to after he fucks it up.
That's kind of what it looks like, because it's like, all right, well, you'll do this Amazon thing for a while, but then what? Then what?
I have no clue.
Because I feel like they were very fortunate, given their reputation and the bridges that they already burned. And like, yeah, you're very fortunate that anybody's even willing to give you anything to do anything.
Yeah, that's true. Better be grateful.
Better be thankful. Now I'm about to go to sleep, y'all. It's been a pleasure. I'll see y'all in the next one.
Have a great night, everybody.
Good night.
Jules, have a good night. Thanks for having me on, brother.